graphic can be used in tandem with a range of stamps that I've designed, as well as some of the embossing and cutting dies that I'm working on. And these can all be used together or separately. I've designed them to help you produce beautiful work, not just on its own, but so that you can also put your own handwriting coupled with that work. So those cards that you produce for your friends, for your families, would have your own touch to it, not just mine. And make sure you don't miss me showing you how to use the Spellbinders products in my particular way on Hochanda.
Back to Hochanda, lovely show there with the Haleys. I'm joining Haley for Good Evening Hochanda. Lots of bands, Snowy's with us too. Do you know what? If you talk about celebrities in the room, it's definitely Snowy. We have got some epic deals and sunset specials on Good Evening Hochanda. There we go. We're talking about how lovely it is when Snowy's joining us.
Isn't this brilliant?
Love it. It's just amazing how this has become such a big thing. It really is. It's a bear. I love this. I love this. It's happened naturally, didn't it?
It is, yeah.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm all right. Good evening. Good evening.
What have you been up to today? What have you had?
We've had great fun. Joined John Lockwood. Always had a good show.
That was an amazing hour.
It was a nice hour. I love those stars. You know, the stars with like the trees in there. Very clever. Well done. Pearly Winks.
Oh,
I worked with them for a while.
Their birthday.
It was, yeah, 1 year old. That was nice. And we sold out. It had a big bundle.
Really?
A big bundle.
Done.
I'm so pleased.
We got that.
Well, they're very clever designs. She demonstrated them beautifully. So really, I learned an awful lot from them. Really did. How about you? Good show?
It's been a good day. Spent a few hours, obviously, with John with the 1 day special.
Yeah.
Got to have a very inspiring hour with Lou with us at 3 o'clock, which is always good.
Always is.
Joe Shannon's been in as well today.
Yes, I worked with Joe.
Yeah.
Diane Co, wasn't it? She was in today.
Yeah, French company, I believe. So,
yeah, it was. Yeah. Really good. I haven't seen that since Lenny bought it. Actually, it was really cool. Well, welcome. We've got a great show lined up for you. It's Good Evening Hochanda. We'll be joining Haley Smith, or she might come and say hello now. I think
she's already joining us now. She's brought her own chair. Come
on, did.
Come on, Snowy.
Come on, no one put Snowy in the corner. Wait, what are you doing this? Or Haley's.
Just bought my own seat.
How are you, mate? Good to see you.
It's about the same. It's good, isn't it?
Now, this is the 1 day special, isn't it?
It is.
This is beautiful. Joy, you might be able to see it, actually, if I actually just move slightly. There we go. Yeah, no, we can't. No, we can't, can we? There we go.
No. Other way. Oh, there we go.
There we are. There's our Alex on it. I'm going to lift it up a bit for you.
Mind your back, because it's quite heavy. It's quite heavy.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, these are kind of like industrial quality stools. I know, and there's a pair of them.
It's the only stitch I get is when I do a bit of exercise. That's really cool, isn't it?
Yeah, we did that in the last hour. We made all of that in the last hour.
It's a good size, isn't
it?
That's really lovely. So we do get that with it as well.
There's foam that comes with it as well. Yeah.
What, feet
up?
I'll
tell you what.
But I'm wearing quite casual shoes. I feel a bit embarrassed.
It's okay.
Well,
You've got holes in them, have you?
No, I don't think so.
You're all right then.
Ooh.
Now, do you feel relaxed?
Oh, I do.
There's another one as well.
Is there?
That's slightly smaller.
It's
That could
really
be
nice.
for Snowy.
Yeah. Wow, did somebody actually make him a chair?
Yeah,
You know what?
Dave
I've got.
did.
Is that what we're doing at 8 o'clock? Just sitting like this?
Yeah, if you want to.
That's amazing. It's the most comfortable show I've ever done. But it's actually a really good height, isn't it?
It's nice height.
Yeah, we've got
a beautiful
two.
height.
We've got two. So that one's a perfect height to use as a spare seat,
Right.
and as a footstool.
Speaking of which.
Or we've got one that's about half the height.
Right, have a seat.
Thanks.
So what we're going to do at 8 o'clock then?
We're going to make lampshades.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
What did you guys do early on?
Well, we made that. The fabric that you've got on there, you've got in the fabric, the kits for the lampshades.
Yes, so the fabric that we've got on here is one design that kind of goes across all of the things. So if you want everything coordinating, you can.
Right.
There are also plain versions as well. So you can...
plain as in no print, not as in...
Oh, I see.
Not
as in aircraft.
Not as in aircraft.
Misunderstanding.
I was a little confused then. Yes, I thought we specialised in aviation for a moment then. No, good. Well, lovely.
I just came for a little visit.
Well, can you come back later on as well? Because it's been really nice.
Again?
Yes, why not?
Oh, okay.
We can mix it up,
I'm
can't
going to
we?
leave my seat then, and
Well,
then I
we
just
can
come
leave it at
back
that if you want to.
No, come back later.
Come on,
I'll
Lacey,
just
go
leave
on.
my seat
All
and
right.
let Snowy have a go, see if he likes it.
I'm sure he
But
will.
I'm very impressed
that
with his
padding.
little...
Well,
You
no.
don't get to sit in that chair just because you swapped up with
Yes.
you. Don't think you can be
I
climbing up
I
to
don't
there.
think that my bum's
Hey.
small enough.
I mean, I'm not being rude, but no, look, do you like that? It's got snow engraved in
And
it.
that's an amazing chair.
Oh, look at that. Snowy
There
looks
you
right
go.
at home on there.
It's got...
Like snowy.
properly.
You know what? It took us hours to think of the name. hours and hours of consultations, everything to think of Snowy for a white bear. It's absolutely
like a Facebook poll.
yeah.
It should have been made.
No, we had thought showers, brainstorms, and everything.
Thought showers?
Yeah, thought
Wow.
shower. Yeah.
Okay.
But I
I've
think
never even heard
It's
of
got a
that.
bit weird now, so I'm going.
I think it's very creative.
Have a lovely
Bye.
good evening, Hochanda.
Well, that's the taste to come at 8 o'clock. That was a nice start, wasn't it?
I think that's proof that we are live.
We are most definitely live, aren't we? Right. What
Details
can we
on your
recap?
screen, needless to say,
Yes.
for your one-day special.
Absolutely, yeah, well done. Good point. Again, now we've got some other bundles in here right
We
for us.
have. Now, this is the deal of the day, I believe.
Very smart. Oh, yeah, these are crafts too, aren't they? Well,
nice.
we had a little sneaky look at them and joined John last show. I don't know if you saw them earlier, but your classic words there. Words that you do expect to see. But you know what it is? I love the kind of font. You know the Let It Snow and the Jingle Bells?
Yes, yeah.
It's like the little dots in the middle there.
Like little tiny snowballs.
It's like fairgrounds sort of lights. I can't
Yes.
work it out. I see lots of signs like East London around there, like Shoreditch.
Yeah.
Shop signs, street food signs in that kind of font.
It's kind of like that blockbuster. Everybody's singing carols to us now.
Yeah.
It's very off-putting.
Let it snow. I don't sing though. Do you sing?
Oh, I try.
No.
It sounds in tune to me.
Yes, all right. Do you do karaoke, do you?
Oh, gosh, no.
I could not do that.
No.
I did it once at the Christmas party last year. It was
Yeah.
awful. No one remembers it then. I'm really absolutely
Well, you know
shocked
how
at this.
people have voices that go over octaves, like 2, sometimes maybe 3 octaves?
Yes.
I get about a quarter of an octave.
Yeah, so what, like 3 notes?
That's about it.
It's about a quarter, 2.5 notes. Love it. Well, there we go. If you'd like to give for this is Crafts 2, of course. Again, details side of the screen. It's a half price deal, 25 stamps in total for $9.99. It's 282-583. And we see lots of stamps here, don't we, with foliage.
So do these build up then, these Charlie?
These do, yeah.
Okay.
So you've got your background there. So if you have got your embossing powder, if you want to stab that over it in a contrasting colour, then you definitely can do that.
Lovely. I'm sure we'll have another little look at those later, but this is what you are getting. 25
Beautiful.
stamps there, £9.99. You've got £10 saving, but only up until tomorrow morning. Of course, we'll be launching a brand new deal of the day tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. But don't forget, stay tuned though, because at 8 o'clock we will have those 7-day savers, which we'll tell you about later. But of course, in this hour live, and for this hour only, we have our sunset specials. I think we're back on track now.
I think we're right now.
I think we've pulled it all together.
That was
That's a bit of a crazy few minutes.
It was 7 minutes. Got the usual suspects watching. We've got
Oh,
Murray.
fabulous.
We've got Dawn, Heather's there, Sarah John, Joe is watching. We've got Sarah Johnson, guys. Thanks very much. Wherever you're watching us from, it's great to have your company.
It is indeed.
And like Kelly said, we have got the Sunset Specials. They are limited time offers. So if you fancy any of these, do get them. In fact, last night we had a sellout before we even got to it, didn't
That's
we?
right, yeah.
With a Sunset Special.
No, it wasn't Spellbound.
Heartfelt Creations, wasn't it?
Wasn't it?
And
Yeah.
we've actually got a bit of that's what it's like. Yeah, we have got some
Oh,
Heartfelt
we
Creations.
have, yes, actually, we have. Didn't notice that one there.
Well, speaking of
Another of those
massive
pockets.
brands, we've got those pockets.
Yeah,
I
the
mean, you can
adore
buy
it.
this now. Don't wait for
Yeah.
Helen and I to go round. Go on the website now and do shop ahead.
These are brilliant. It is limited in stock. I know how popular these are, and you will recognise from that package. It's almost like you had a premonition there, Charlie.
Wasn't that weird?
That was a bit woo woo woo.
Well, we must talk to this one. Let's do this one now.
Should we just mix them up and do this one
Should we
next?
just go over there afterwards and see what's down there?
And yeah, we'll go right over to
Oh, I'll
this
go down
one.
there. Right.
Oh, and it's gone.
Well, if you liked it, well done. Thank you very much indeed. God, that was really weird. You
Is
see?
it a full moon?
I don't know. What's the time? When is the sun set? I don't even know. There's no windows.
Yeah.
And these ones aren't real.
What day is it?
It's a cloudy day, isn't it?
That window cleaner hasn't been round for a few weeks, has he?
No.
Can't see through them now. Gosh, look at the dust in them as well.
I've just seen that. Hey, you can't.
Too late.
I mean, that is bad. I thought it's just... Oh, they're actually mirrors. Oh, so we shouldn't rub it off. That's been done there on purpose.
All right, okay.
I was going to say, it's a very misty day. Now then, okay. So imagine just have like thunder and lightning constantly to set the scene.
With the remote control.
Yeah, just a blizzard
Heat
constantly.
wave.
Yeah, it'd be so impractical, wouldn't it? Just lightning.
Be like another channel sitcom where somebody's blowing snow.
Yeah, it would be just utterly pointless.
I love it.
Or just really bright sun. Now,
we better start selling some stuff, Charlie, otherwise we're going to be out of a job.
let's start talking something nonsense. So there we go. Although I think highly entertaining. So there's the Spellbinders abilities. We've got all these dials here. Spellbinders, we know the score. Now, we've seen Spellbinders a lot, haven't we? But these savings recently are so good.
Well, this is brilliant.
So worthwhile.
Look at that price, £69.12. That's what you'd normally be paying for all three of these. Now, you've got 21 dies in total. You've got your Dear Dad collection. That's the one that we're looking at the moment here. You can see you've got your pocket there. So your pocket, you're going to be able to die cut that out with that little stitch detail there. I love the pocket watch that you've got with this as well. Of course, the tie, perfect for any kind of father-inspired project. It could be a birthday. It could be a memory album you're creating. I love the moustache.
That's brilliant. I wish I could wear that now.
Oh,
Go on.
Charlie, let's do it.
Go on.
Let's do it. Hold on.
You must watch Henry and I's ending of the show last
Got any
night.
double-sided tape?
Do you know what we did last night? I'm going to do it to that fabric too. Where is it?
That's nice. I like that as well. Look,
What do
bow
you think? It's my
tie.
new pout.
It looks good. That bow tie. I think that
Very nice.
works.
Very nice, isn't it? Go on, have a go. Oh no, do the
I've
other
got one
side.
of my own.
You haven't. I can't grow it. I've got like 11 hairs.
It's like one of those ones, you know, when you get them in Christmas cracker and they stick up your nostrils.
Yeah, do you remember those ones? They're
Oh, no.
disgusting, actually, aren't they? Those ones.
I don't know really if this is very hygienic,
No,
Charlie,
it's not.
what we're
It's
doing
right.
here.
Don't feel you need to. Now that is.
What do you mean, how sweaty
Yeah.
am I? What's a question to ask? Oh, Charlie.
I can't talk very quickly because I think it's going to go. Oh no, it's actually. No.
That's a
Oh,
point.
anyway, I can talk normally. I can talk normally. I can talk normally. Look at this. Oh, sorry. I am. Oh!
Oh, no, where's it gone?
I am so sorry. No,
What's it then? I do apologise.
I am sorry. I don't know what's got into us. No, I am sorry. Let's focus now. So,
Oh, God.
so there you go. I am sorry. No, we are being silly. I am sorry. Okay, now 21 dies back in the room,
Yes.
saving 59 pounds 13. It's 9.99. 733-257. But you're right though. Those dies get the crackers. They were awful, weren't they? Who would design a toy that you'd actually do that with? Think it's disgusting.
It's horrible, isn't it? Yeah.
And those little plastic frogs you get in crackers. I mean,
Yeah.
why are they a
And the
thing?
fingernail, the fourth fingernail. What was the
Yeah.
point of one fingernail?
Why do we want that? I know a classic Christmas gift: screwdrivers.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Screwdrivers in a cracker.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Third of the stock has
Should
gone
we
of
move on?
these. I think we're probably best. Now, again, all of these fabulous quality. Spellbinders, 21 dies for $9.99. I mean, that is an amazing deal with those. 733-257. Right, and we're back in the room.
Oh, they're here. Oh, should we read some comments? There's going to be some good ones. after that.
Okay. Oh, this is nice fabric. Oh, it's cushion covers.
Oh, look.
Oh, dear, what people are saying. Have they turned off yet?
Oh, dear. So naughty this evening, Charlie and Hayley. We are being naughty, aren't we? We are being naughty. I'll put that down and help you,
It's the
sorry.
weekend. It's the weekend. Nobody's watching, are there? There's no management here.
All right,
so
so we've
no,
got some.
always say
Right,
quality.
so there we go. Quality, haven't we? So again, lime green tulips. 4 covers here.
These are nice.
Oh, what's
These
the
are nice.
size of these? Do we know?
They're big, aren't they?
Yeah. 50
I
by
love the
60.
kind of, it's almost like a velour on the back. here,
Velour,
like a
yes.
Faux suede.
Faux suede.
Oh, it's
not-
viscose. Viscose.
That's viscose, is it?
Well, apparently so.
Is it?
That's what Sandro just said, and he knows.
A velour?
I think he means viscous.
Viscous, yeah.
Yeah, viscous. Terribly posh. It's terribly posh.
Right, there we go. Saving £42 on all of these ones too, but they are beautiful. They let's see, are they all the
You're
same then?
getting 4 of these for £9.96. Wow.
Now, these cushions, these to have, I think, it could be by the floor, you have friends coming around, not that's going to sit on the floor with these potentially, but I think, it's quite nice to have. These are statement pieces. These cushions, aren't they?
They could be little sleeping bags for the kids, couldn't they? Actually, these are huge. Are you all right there? You okay?
Sleeping bags for the kids. So for the cat. Just offer him in.
I think that would work. It'd work.
Dog bed is a good one, actually.
Well, yeah.
Obviously not to put, people or animals inside. We're just joking. But no, obviously not.
I'm not talking about zipping it up.
Oh no, I know that. I wasn't even implying that. No, obviously for cushions, nothing living.
Oh, dear.
So £9, forgive us, we got a bit carried away. So 218-282.
Do you think we've been shortlisted for a BAFTA yet?
I don't know. Something. I don't know. Right, we're going to have to move on from that too. Seriously, we have got, you know what though, we've got a lot of people watching. Thanks so much. We do these shows a lot.
Believe their eyes.
We've seen a lot. We've done a lot of these shows, haven't we? We've got a lot. I've just been told we've got a lot of people watching. Guys, thank you so much.
Good to have you company.
We've had a sellout already, though. We've had a sellout already. So if you'd like to go for these, they just want to have good for backup. They've got big cushions, big sofas, so to put on the floor. Sometimes I like to sit on the floor with
incredibly
cushions.
quality. £2.50, pretty much those work out, is it?
Can't argue with that, can you?
That's it.
Right, now then, we're
Nice
not.
bit of
No,
fabric.
we should be more sensible with this one.
Okay, should we be sensible this time, and then we'll kind of, we'll get back to ourselves afterwards. This is beautiful fabric. Now, these ones, perfect occasions, of course, they bring us beautiful fabrics time and time again. This occasion, they've given us 3 beautiful meters, 100% cotton poplin, and they're ditzy floral. So you've got a lovely little repeat on these. So very useful fabric to have.
Yeah.
Got a bit of a vintage look about these.
They are. I've seen a few. I can't remember some experts we have in. They have like vintage style drawstring bags and things. Little bags are beautiful. Little handbags too. That's very pretty.
Nice.
Little pockets, little tissue tissue pockets. I mean.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice small repeat on this one as well. So if you are wanting to use it as a bias, maybe on the edge of your quilt, you
or
could
your
do
paper
as well.
piecing. Or if you already mentioned that.
Paper piecing. No, you could do that if you want to do English paper piecing. That'd be nice.
Yeah,
nice as a fill of fabric for sashing as well on a quilt.
Yeah, because it's a busy pattern, but they do sort of blend in, don't they?
They do.
It's not. It stands out as a whole rather than individual little stars. So yes, that should be beautiful, isn't it?
Nice. You're getting all 3 of these, so you can see 3 meters in total for £14.99. Brilliant saving, as you can see there. So yeah, definitely worth taking advantage of these. Charlie, you said you would.
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm only doing it if you're doing it.
Well, I will do it, but I think we need to go down the counter.
We should do, really.
It
Yeah, no, come on. Right, okay, so there you go.
It's worth staying tuned for. So yeah, that will be our treat to you when you stay with us.
But like I said, they do work well. Reversible bags, reversible cushions. It's a lovely kind of like, it's a lovely cosy traditional vintage kind of colours we got there and in style. They're beautiful. Ditzy floral. £17.78. We're doing a lot of sewing shows, of course, at Hochanda. When we have something with ditzy floors, anything floors, always goes down very well. Now, stampers, if you're watching, stay tuned because this bundle is superb. Now, go on, should we just get stuck in?
Just get them all open.
No.
These, oh my goodness,
gone.
half of the stock has gone. Now you've got 3 hats here. Now we've got, it says 4 kits because you've got the centre one there that has already been opened. They come boxed up, perfect as gifts for people. And in there you've got, this one's a fabulous one. You've got little kind of bottles. You've got your Merry and Bright stamp, little mini cards as well.
I've just destroyed my own. So, but you're right, and the individual package, I think, because to keep all the elements contained. So everything in this box just opened is going to work well together. Beautiful cards there, beautiful foiling. Now, obviously, you're going to get through this eventually, but you're going to have some blocks too. So that's just a beautiful stamp. With Joy, Love, Peace at Christmas. Beautiful. Got some nice. That looks like a sticking pad.
Similar to that I bought, slightly larger, but I would have paid around £11.99 for that for one large stamp.
You think you would? Yeah, it's a nice traditional wooden stamp as well, isn't it? Now you've got the sticky ink. You've even got some embossing powder here. 70%'s gone.
Wow.
Can we just look at this as a long thing? Because for £11.99, all of this one just opened. This one's still in the packaging. All of this down here, what Haley's opening now.
I love these. Look at these.
£11.99.
Those are cute.
Are they?
Little test tubes. If you're doing something like your shadow boxes, they're perfect.
Yeah, perfect little doll's houses. Do you know what, I'm surprised a doll house is still a big hobby, isn't it?
Oh gosh, yeah, very much so.
Because I'd love to do more doll's house kind of shows, you know. I think that'd be really good.
Yeah,
I wonder.
Yeah, I don't think we've got any suppliers that do that.
No,
so
I wonder if we do. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. What have we got? So we've got these little twinkly little bottles.
These little kind of bottles in there. There's a load of glitter with these as well. You've got your Merry and Bright stamp. You've got some little foiled cards, little envelopes in there. Little mini ink pad as well. There's loads in here.
Well, I've got some lovely snowflakes here. 6 points, which you want me like to sing about. But we have got it's like a craft card, one more like paper really. You got white, you got a beautiful chevron style. So you know what? We've got quite cool retro. We've got something traditional over there too. And what's that card you have there? Do you mind?
Well, these are like little mini cards. They could be place setting cards. But we were talking about the size of Christmas cards yesterday. If you're getting lots of Christmas cards and they're all huge 5x5, 8x8, large cards, then it is going to be really tricky for you to find space for these all together. So you remember which boxes they're coming out of, Shana?
Yeah. Sorry, I'll put them back there. It's gone.
It's gone. No, we're not going to do that.
But a bit of glitter embossing powder, some gems there. That's a really good value bundle.
Well
right,
done.
there we go. Sorry, Shana, it's all there.
Sorry, yeah, it's kind of organised-ish.
There we are.
Yeah.
Right,
Step
thanks
away.
very much. So that's the second sellout, isn't it? Yeah, other Sunset specials. That's why we say, guys, if you like what you see, get it whilst you can, because regardless of where we've got the stock, in 40 minutes' time, pretty much exactly, the prices will expire. So, for example, this one, the animation stamps, I'm so pleased we got these.
Have you seen these before?
Oh, yeah, I have. Have you?
Mind-blowing.
I love them. So you got let's show you the stamps first of all. It was quite a while ago I saw these.
I had these in a happy hour deal yesterday.
Now, you've got this beautiful stamp. You're thinking, okay, well, that's a bit strange. You've got an animation sheet here which comes with it. So, hello.
Look at that. They're flat. Ooh, everybody in the gallery's just gone, ooh.
Aren't they clever? So you cut a bit off there if you wanted to. So it's even the heart. I didn't even notice the heart there.
Oh,
that's saying you love someone.
Ah.
Yeah, a fluttering heart. Isn't that nice?
That's fluttering. That's beautiful.
It is. And we've got another one down here too.
Now, this one is actually within its case. So this one, have a little look. You'll see all of those elements. So you've got a little bear popping up and down. You've got your little birds. You've got your Christmas tree in there as well. On happy birthday, I think it says there as well. You've got a wheeling gift there. Very clever. And again, you've got all the elements in there to help you create with these. So you've got your stamps, your clear stamps. You've got obviously your acetate sheet there as well, which is going to sit on the top there. But I think it's a really clever idea.
It is. And there's directions
for you. The cat down at the bottom there.
Oh, they lies. Yeah. There are directions for use on the back as well. So if you are new to this craft, wonderful, don't worry, there's full instructions on the back. Well, I say full, it's very simple. It's just 5 steps actually.
Gosh, this will keep me amused for hours.
Should we just
play the little musical interlude.
Yeah. Well, hang a minute, we can.
Those are my 3 notes.
Do you know what, I've destroyed my packaging. I've lost my tab. There we go.
No.
There we are, but you can see there. They are very pretty. They are very pretty. We're not having a look. Oh, there's a music stop.
That was me, yeah.
There you are.
Oh, they've got official music. I didn't get the official music.
Yeah. That's going to be weird.
Favoritism, that is.
I don't know what's into us today. I am sorry, but we've been very busy.
I don't know if there's too much sugar or not enough sugar.
We haven't had coffee. I forgot to make us a coffee again.
That'll be it then.
So that'll be right, now, animation stamps, the clear ones, £9.99. This is for the novelty. I think that's really good fun. That's really good value there.
Yeah. 533805 if you're wanting those. Now, Pebio.
Right,
that's a name to know, isn't it, in the craft industry?
You know when we've done events such as like the NEC and so on.
Oh my goodness.
The Pebio stands. There's a buzz around Pebio, aren't they? They excel in some items. Do you know what we've got? Markers here, oil base as well. They're opaque, so they're really good sturdy pens. But have you just bought new? I know. Pen set.
Yeah.
A new crayon set you're going to put inside here. But that's perfect. And let's have a look at the front.
Is this the one that's like a triangle that actually stands? Because I think you can. Oh, bless you, Hayley Smith.
Bless you, Hayley Smith. There we go. Is that a sneeze?
I think if you turn it the outside, turn it out on itself, I think it kind of hook and loops together.
Oh, I see. Sorry, like that.
There you go.
That's cool, isn't it? Oh, I like
so you can keep them all together.
That's a good idea. That's what, so again, imagine having that in the back of your craft room.
But you could put makeup brushes. No, I'm not saying you, Charlie, but you could put makeup brushes in. Well, I don't know, maybe.
I'm not sure, so only 2 if we're going to use it for that. No. But that is a nice idea, though, because if you are getting inspiration, if you're wondering what colours do I use, having some things at a glance, I think it's really, really handy to do, isn't it? It's perfect. Right, so there you go. You get the case, and it's beautiful pens. Okay, it's oil-based, it's opaque, beautiful gold.
Nice but broad tip with those as well. So if you're wanting to do your edging on your cardstock, you can do that quite easily with regards to that. Also your finer detail, you've got your white, and you can see here, I think somebody's been having a little go with regards to your straps with this one. But
you know what I'm looking forward to seeing? The chrome
fine
one.
lines there, like so. And then the chrome one. Do you want to have a go with the chrome
Go on,
one?
let's have a look. Yeah, here we go. That is very smart.
Oh, look at that.
That is so beautiful.
That's like a Christmas tree.
And even just that, obviously when it's dry, that's completely dry, this bit over
Wonderful,
here.
yeah.
So you still get that shimmer.
And that's a coated card that it's gone onto as well.
It's true, yeah. And that's like a chrome, that effect. That's like a chrome. It really is. Look at this one.
Ooh, wow. That's a fabulous finish.
Well, there's silver finish, isn't there? But I would say that's more like a chrome. That's really beautiful. I'm blown away by that. Absolutely blown away. I get it for that pen and the case. That's brilliant. Saving 40%. It's a cracking deal. Again, £10 a penny saving. It's 444-753. So all of those. Lovely idea here you had in terms of displaying your items, but also for portability too. There's a good hook loop there. So
got a little handle on it
a little
as well.
handle, yeah. Very nice. Right, so there you go again, 444-753. Shall I go and talk with other Hayley?
Yeah, why not? Because we're going to be talking about our one-day special. Let me tell you about this first. As Charlie's heading over to see Hayley, we've got some fabulous envelopes here. Wonderful kit, as you can see there. £12 is going to get you all those wonderful envelopes there. 200 of them. C5 in size, and it's ice gold with regards to those. So £12 will get them all on their way to you. And of course, that is delivered to your door if you are a Freedom member. 068557 being that all-important item number. Of course, that price on your screen there is only good for the next 35 minutes or so, because of course at 8 o'clock all of those sunset special prices are going to go up. But of course, another deal that we've got that was launched just about about an hour and a half ago was our one-day special.
So you might have heard us back then. We forgot where we were for a minute, didn't we?
We were just chatting.
Chatting. But yeah, I've lost about £3 now, so thanks very much. Right, now then, we have got lots of people commenting. Thanks very much. We love you guys. Would you mind, I'm going to have to just ask you, can you turn your mic on?
Did somebody on the internet ask me that?
No, I think everyone backstage. Right.
That's the wrong one. That's the talk back.
We can move this, can't we? Should we just move this out the way?
If you want to.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm all sorted now.
Lovely. Now we can hear you.
It's all right. I've switched it on now.
We're all right, thanks. We'll get through this together. Now then, would like a stool for your feet. There we go.
We could do it together.
It's not
Shall
enough.
we?
We can do 1 foot, eh? No,
I'm all right.
I'm not wearing very
I
smart
reckon
shoes.
we
I
could
feel
get
a bit
on there.
professional. But they are very smart. Look at yours.
We could write messages on the bottom of them.
We could do, couldn't we? I haven't stepped in anything. I went no good. But they are.
Seagull pooped on my finger the other day.
A what?
A seagull pooped on my finger.
Really? That's rude, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I was trying to get in my car and I was just
Awfully
kind
unpleasant.
of, I reached to close the car door and just in that, it didn't hit my car, which was fine, but it pooped on my finger.
Oh, well, where? I mean, is this round here?
Just no.
This round here? Or normally on the beach, aren't they?
Yeah, well.
I don't think I've ever seen a seagull not on the beach.
Oh no, you see loads of seagulls not on
Have
the
I?
beach. Round landfills and things, there's loads of
No, I haven't
seagulls.
seen many gulls, is what I mean. Yeah.
Anyway, carry on.
Right.
Just thought I'd let you know seagull pooped on my finger.
They can be quite vicious, though, can't they?
They can.
So I hear.
There was plenty of times.
They've got quite a beak on them.
They have.
Yeah.
And when they're sitting on your car and you're like, do you know
no.
what? I'll leave it. I
But
can
have you
wait.
seen that film? Do you remember that film?
The Birds?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
haven't seen that for ages.
I went to see that. There was the Spanish city in Woolly Bay,
Right.
and it was all kind of empty for quite a long time.
Oh, right.
And they were putting kind of little mini film festivals on in there. And I went to see the
nice.
birds in there, which was quite spooky. We're all sitting in deck chairs inside this kind of big dome,
Amazing.
watching the birds. And then after all this shenanigans, you were coming down, and there were kind of flying big owls and things over your head while you were watching it.
Right.
It was very scary and creepy. And then you came
Amazing.
down the stairs, and there's this massive owl there.
That,
It was very odd.
a massive owl.
A massive owl, a real one.
It's just the fact, it's the surprise that they're just there, like, ooh, yeah.
Just looking at
Ooh, yeah. Right, anyway, right, one day special. So, for those who missed it, before we run out of time, now, okay,
this is
so
what happens though. We just do chatting, don't we?
we do it. That's what I love about it. That's what I love about the show. It's nice chat.
Chatting.
Get to know Hayley. Get to know us. That's what we
wanna
love. Now,
Oh, people can ask me questions, can't they?
yes.
Okay.
Right, ask
What do you
Hayley a
wanna know?
question. Ask Hayley whatever question you like. Should we do that?
Yeah, and you.
Within reason.
One each.
Yeah. Right,
One
there we
each.
go. There we go.
Are you just waiting for weird questions now?
Yes, there we go. So we're all looking very comfortable. Yes, we are
We are
very comfortable.
very comfortable.
Anyway, look,
Shall I, while you're waiting for a question?
so it's not very
shall
funny
I-
just staring, is it?
It's
No.
okay.
Not seagulls, they are gulls. Oh, that's all right. Yeah.
These are
right.
herring gulls. These are big ones.
Heather's worried, don't let Snowy fall. Now, Heather, you're very decent. I understand. He's all right.
He's all right.
He's all
Up
right.
there, it's more dangerous.
He's all right.
Who made this?
It's
It's fantastic.
David and Briggs.
Wow.
David and Briggs, yeah. They're the lovely couple, and they often drive past and deliver some cake in for us all.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's excellent.
It's lovely. Oh, we've got quite a few batches now. They've had banana cake and some chocolate cakes as well.
Ooh.
Vegan as well for obviously all of us.
Lovely.
Like Leonie. It's lovely. It's really delicious. Absolutely
Excellent.
delicious. And they do a bit of everything, you know.
Oh, a bit of
from
wood
the look of
turning.
it. Wood turning, pyrography.
Oh.
And fantastic bakers, I have to say too. Right, anyway, let's put Snowy up here. So, we've got a question coming in
How
for
did
Hayley.
they know what size to make it?
I don't know, they're just very talented.
Okay.
Right, here we go. Oh, I thought we had a question come in.
Sorry.
I can't see that. I think it's a...
Charlie can't.
There we go. Sorry,
Okay,
Dawn.
what's the question?
Dawn's asked, what colour is your favourite?
What's my favourite? Oh, I like a good teal.
I love a teal.
I like a good
I do
teal.
like teal, Sandra. Yes, my producer knows me very well. You like that too, Charlie. I can sense he leapt out of his seat there.
No, I like a good teal.
Like a good teal.
Yeah.
I like a teal.
What have you?
What
have
works
you-
with teal?
Why? Where are you going to put it?
Right, well, I
Are
started
we
with
still?
feature
Are
wall.
you still trying to decorate
I'm
this
still
house? Have you
decorating this
painted
house.
anything?
Yes, but it's awful. Right, so
Okay.
the teal's a bit too blue. So I planned a nice teal, but there's 2 feature walls, right? Or 1
Right.
feature wall. I might do the whole wall, but what would work with teal
Okay.
for the other wall?
Right. So teal is on the feature wall
Well, yeah, but I'm doing the whole wall though.
in teal.
Yes.
Right. So you want something to go in the rest of
Yes.
it? Okay, that's fine. Well, you need to look at your colour wheel because teal is like a bluey green.
Right.
So if you want something that's on the opposite side, that's kind of going to clash and is going to really, really stand out. So opposite would be a kind of a yellowy orange.
Right, good. Because I've seen. Oh, yes.
No, don't do it.
Ah.
Don't make your house teal and orange.
Why?
It's weird.
It's not weird. Oh, you've ruined
No,
it because I've
well, you-
honestly, I've settled on it. I've really settled on it
Have
now.
you?
Well, because
Have
I've
I
got this
ruined
app
it?
that tells you, a well-known manufacturer of paint's got a brilliant app.
With a big dog?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a really good app actually. So if you choose your colour and they just tell you what goes with it, so
Yeah.
I'll just do that. Be done with it.
Okay.
Oh, you
Have
like
you done
orange?
that?
No, not yet. Oh, what's more thinking? Well, grey.
Grey will go with anything.
I'll just do grey then. Be
Grey
done
will
with
go
it.
with
Be
anything.
done. I'm just
But
gonna
quite-
magnolia
quite
quite
a
frankly. Be
light
done
one.
with it.
Quite a
I've
light-
spent.
Well, kind of technically, magnolia is probably a bit yellow.
Is it?
It's got quite a lot of yellow.
No, I
in
might
it.
do the whole thing now. Magnolia. I like magnolia.
Why don't you just
actually.
get a decorator?
No, because I'm doing it myself. Right, but no, I just do love. I
What's
love
Hayley
magnolia.
doing in
There's nothing wrong
those
with magnolia.
doors? What?
Well, was he just
Did-
nipped out?
She just nipped out?
Just nip it
Yeah,
out.
I'm just speaking to the neighbours.
Right. Hey, just what?
Pouring a cup of sugar.
Well, tell him I said hello, won't you? Oh, good. Are you having a barbecue on the patio? Listen, I didn't just nip it out. What's the weather like? It looks a bit grey through those windows.
Bit foggy.
A bit foggy, isn't it? We thought, imagine for a set, imagine if we had just like lightning for some reason. That'd be the most stupid
nearly did
and
it once.
impractical thing.
Somebody, you know,
Somebody
the
sang.
set, the attic-y type set.
Yeah, I like that one.
With the,
I like them all,
the windows in the back
I know the
corner.
ones, yeah.
And I was looking for something, because there's like a, a kind of channel that runs around the back of all the studios, and lots of bits and pieces are stored in there. And I completely forgot that like people can see you when you walk past these windows.
So it's just like someone walking past your house. What are you doing? Anyway, I've always wanted to start a show climbing in through the window or like walking through the door.
I've got some patio doors in my set. Do you want to give it a go?
We're doing that later.
Okay.
Right, okay. Now, we are sorry. Okay, so, do you know what? We've had a busy show and we've had a lot of people watching, so I'm so pleased. Now, okay, one day special, Hayley. We're
Yes,
on at
okay.
8 o'clock. What do we got?
So this is half of the one day special. The one day special is a set of 2 stools.
Yeah.
You can either put them together and make them into a kind of full height seat,
Yeah.
or you can do them as 2 separate ones. You can have them in the patterned fabric that we've printed, which we have very sneakily printed. Oh, this is everything. So that it will exactly match. You can see there's the join there, and it matches exactly on the back there, because we've spent a lot of time measuring things out properly, so it will perfectly match.
It's perfect, isn't it? It is smart, isn't it?
You've got the same pattern top and bottom. This one we've done with absolutely no sewing whatsoever.
Okay.
We're going to do some with the sewing
Really?
tomorrow. Yep, absolutely no sewing.
So what do we actually
Staple
get in the
gun,
one day
glue
special?
gun.
So for $34.99, what are we getting?
I mean, for $34.99, you are getting both of those bases for the
Right.
stools. So that's the larger one that we've got here, and we've got the smaller one. You've got the 2 bits of foam to top it with. You've got the fabric as what?
Is
Johnny?
that the foam we had? Mm-hmm. The foam that went really busy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a brilliant foam. That's the same one?
Yes, same
that
one.
flew out, guys. It was a brilliant idea.
So I mean, I was in a big Swedish furniture store yesterday.
Oh, it's nice. This is nice, isn't it?
But they're very, very solid as well.
They have
can
great
use them to
meatballs
stand
in that.
on.
Is that the one?
That's the one
They are,
with the
yeah, brilliant,
meatballs.
isn't it? Yeah, right.
Y-
I just wanted to try it.
And I was looking at the prices of the kind of stools and things, and they're not cheap.
Really?
You'd pay that for one.
That's
and you're
true,
getting
actually.
2, which is also a flexible
We can
option.
tell by the weight of them, can't you? As
Yes,
well, actually?
they are
Yeah.
quite weighty. You're getting 2, and what you're getting is 2 that will stack together. So if you're in, maybe a smaller apartment or something where you're limited on space,
Yeah.
perfect,
Well, it
because
is.
you've got a stool to sit on, or 2 separate footstools. You've got the option to move around.
Well, it is ideal, isn't it? It's absolutely ideal.
Have you finally got some new glasses?
Yes, I have.
Wow. They've been glued together for ages.
I use sticky tape, actually. I use gaffer tape. In fact, gaffer tape's much better than sticky tape. About
Is
2
it?
months, yeah. 2 months. Well, I just didn't get round to it, did I?
I know. You get very busy, don't you?
I do. You do. Time goes, doesn't it? Right,
Shall I take this away now?
one day special, £34.99, saving £7.99. It's a 613351. Thanks very much, Hayley.
You finished
Always
with the
a pleasure.
neighbours, are they, Hayley?
Oh, Hayley's had a barbecue from the patio. Yeah, they're a bit noisy, aren't they? Right, those neighbours. Right, so we're going to see Hayley actually next, because this has been a brilliant show with a one day special. Lovely, lovely little segment there. But don't forget, we've also...
Can I have my passport?
No, I'm worried.
I won't get anywhere.
So...
Thanks. You know they're going to cut back, don't you?
right.
It's fine. Bye.
Oh dear, sorry, everything was just going absolutely wrong then. It was, oh dear, everything was going wrong then. I'm so sorry. Right, one day special. If you'd like to see it in more detail, please do tune in about 25 minutes time with Hayley and I. But speaking of Hayley, Hayley West has got some All Stars for you.
I have indeed, and these are our kind of star picks of the day. They're our all-stars, but we have had lots of fabulous products featuring during the course of today, so do go back on Rewind and check out some of those shows. Excuse me. Now, this one is an amazing deal. Of course, we had Pink Frog earlier on. They were here, 2 shows, and they brought us some amazing red velvet card. It's got a really nice sheen to it, very classy look, as you can see here. Now, it's limited in stock, £9.99 £7.99 being your price, and you are getting 12 amazing sheets here. 300 GSM, so suitable for things like your boxes if you're wanting to as well. Go beautifully through your embossing folders, and because you've got that kind of satin sheen on there, really does show off your embossing folders to perfection. Now, if you're wanting that, you've got the details on your screen there, 198424 being that all-important item number, and as you can see on the screen there, it is limited in stock. So if you're wanting to take advantage of those, you need to do that sooner rather than later. Pop it into your basket, 198424. Pearly Wings were here earlier on. It's their birthday, and Donna was here. Fabulous show, very, very busy. Lots of you took advantage of their fabulous products they bring us. And we've got two here. You've got your glitter pearl mists with these. Now, we've got two here. It's your Christmas set. Now, within here, you will see from the bottom. Now, I have been playing with these, but can you see that mica in the bottom there? Now, the key thing of these is you swirl them to activate them. Now, excuse me, little tickle there. When you actually swirl them, can you see that swirling around in there? That is that mica mixing in with that carrier to give you that fabulous sheen when you're working with these. Similarly with the red, I've let that one settle a little bit because, again, you have got it down at the bottom there. But if we give that a little bit of a swirl like so, then, again, you will see that swirling in around in there. Look at all of that. Isn't that amazing? Now, when you do actually spray your paper or card with this is the kind of result that you get. So you can see that shimmer and shine there. This is just a photocopy paper. It's nothing fancy about this, but you can see there you get the shimmer and shine and the sparkle there with your red, and then of course you've got that Christmas green featuring on the back there. Of course you can go in and put more of that in place. All you need to do is use that trigger. As I say, just activate it by swirling it, and that stops it actually going directly up that nozzle and causing any blockages, and you just literally spray like so. Let it dry, and then away you go with your fabulously sparkly paper or card. Pearly Wings, if you're wanting those, you can see the details on your screen there. 794,520, £33.98.
All got a bit lost.
Did you? Where have you been wandering off to?
Am I in the studio?
Yeah.
I just went for a walk. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay. So, earlier on as well, we had another fabulous hour with our Lou with us. He's stuck, he can't go anywhere.
I've always wanted to do that. You know, people just like casually walk in. I do it. You know what I love about TV is when people just do this. They go like,
hello.
Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome to Hochanda.
You know what I'm thinking? If you're on, do you want to carry on doing this? Or tell you what, if you do this on video.
It's like an old-fashioned
Oh no, we
sitcom.
can't do it, can we? I was thinking we could do like a little live streaming into what goes on in there. I don't know how you do it though. Not very technical.
If you do the entrance, it's really good fun.
Okay.
Go on, it's really good fun. It's like an old-fashioned sitcom, isn't it? Like Haley said, they are all stars. Some favourite items from the day, and don't forget, it's 794,520. That's £33.98. Hi, Haley.
Well, it's much bigger than you think, isn't it?
Isn't
the
it?
studio.
Isn't it? Welcome back in. Did you have a nice walk?
I had a lovely walk. It's gorgeous out there.
Very nice. Now, also, where were you up to?
We're up to these.
Right, okay.
Now, I was up with Lou earlier on. We had a fabulous night. Lou's brilliant, isn't she? She brings us so much inspiration.
She's still with us. I love Lou. She's great fun. She's really good fun. I love Lou with us. But she's always good laugh. Demonstrations are excellent. She just gets stuck in, doesn't she?
She does, yeah. And I think she might be back in again tomorrow. She's certainly in over the next few days. Now, we had a pick and mix with this fabulous Fanon fabric. And this is brilliant because you're getting a 5-metre roll. You're choosing any two of these colours. So you can see lots of choice with regards to these. And this is the most recent addition to the range, which is your duck blue. It's really nice. As you can see there, you've got kind of that wafty look through, but they're all got the fabulous colouring with those. And we did have some metallic ones as well. Not got them featuring as all stars because basically we've already got them with these. So if you're wanting yours, yeah, I would go for any two of those. Depends on what your theme is. Yeah, two for £11.99. Brilliant value for money.
They're very nice. And do you know what? Have you spoken about the Pearly Wings yet? Have you done that one?
Yeah, done the
you
Pearly
have
Wings.
done that?
Yes,
oh.
Do you want to put them in the storage room?
May I? I was coming to help. I've been absolutely no help at all.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Right, I'll see you later.
I'll be in the garage. You can take those with you as well. There you go.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, right.
Bye now.
Then we had this fabulous bag. All right, mind you, shut the door. Gosh, I do hope he doesn't come back. I'm joking. How lovely, Charlie. Now, with regards to the show with Luke, she also bought us this Oh, he's got caught up with the Christmas tree. That's all right, we can get that surgically removed, don't worry. Now, you can see on your screen there, you've got this fabulous plain cotton roll. Now, you've got 5 metres of this. Plain cotton. Now we did actually have, and I'm going to bring in some of the others because we have got that close at hand. There's 3 colours in total with regards to these. So this one is your 5 metre roll. So you've got your plain. We've seen this one before, but today Lou bought us 2 brand new ones. Haven't got the details of these, but you will find them on the 3 o'clock show. You've got your pale green, your pale peach, 3 metres of each. Check out, you'll find those on the show. But the details on your screen there for this particular one, 627005. Just mention that one because I noticed it on the side there, so I thought I'd give it a quick plug. But if you're wanting this, the details are there on your screen, as you can see there. All fabulous all-stars, I am sure you are agreeing with me. And £9.99 just for that particular roll there. 5 metres in total. Absolutely incredible value for money. Yeah, pop that in your basket while you've got the opportunity. Take advantage of those while you can. Now, of course, those were our all-stars, but that's all part of our Good Evening Hochanda.
Right.
What are we doing? I don't know. Oh, 7-day savers.
7-day savers.
These finish tomorrow, don't they?
Yeah, sorry for disturbed you, really.
That's all right.
There's 3 Christmas trees behind there. I had to tackle them.
We heard.
Yeah, I had to tackle. Oh, it's like an obstacle course back there. It's a nightmare. Right, now then.
You've got all those pine needles out.
No, there's a lot. There's boxes, there's all sorts. Mannequins, there's a lot, and it's dark. I should have been there, really. But you know what, we've had lots of good feedback from the show. Thanks. I've really enjoyed it. It's been great fun. It's been one of my favourite shows. Right, then, we have got the 7-day savers right here. Now, I haven't seen this one.
Okay.
So we have got the double-sided self-adhesive punch sheets.
Yeah, you've got 100 of these, and they're brilliant because they're double-sided adhesive. You can die cut these, you can punch them if you wanted to.
Oh, I see, it's one of
them.
them.
On the guillotine. Yeah, use them. It's kind of like double-sided tape, but in a kind of large rectangle rather than on a roll.
I see. So if you've got like, I wonder if you've got like mixed media dies to cut through this, and then you can stick it down, and then you've got a beautiful decorative bit of adhesive, which you can just put glitter on and all sorts.
Really good quality, very, very sticky.
Isn't it?
As you can see there. Now you're getting 100 of these, really good size as well. 12.7 centimetres by 8 centimetres. You're getting 100 of those for just £9.99.
They are nice. Again, so pages for books. Again, for 100, that is absolutely perfect, isn't it? And they're all individually sealed as well, individually wrapped as well, so we're going to get gunked up in the post, aren't they?
I'm just wondering what you're going to do with that.
I don't know. They are abstract. That's good, isn't it? But I don't know. But again, think what you got. Think what paper's going to bond together. I do just think, honestly, for your mixed media dyes, like your Biggs dyes, your Sizzix ones, it's going to be absolutely beautiful for some of those.
Yeah. You've got your 2 coatings there as well. And I must admit, I did have a go with some of your thin dyes with sentiments, and it did struggle with that because it is cutting through a lot. But if you've got simplistic shapes, I think you would be able to get away with that.
Yeah, like hearts and things, perhaps. Yeah. Well, there you go. £9.99, saving £26. It's 623343. So it's a great deal. They do. They are.
They do.
Done. Right. We have got more. We've got lots more. John was doing this, didn't he?
Just with his phone pad.
He does. He just sort of gets it there. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get the hairs on your arms.
No,
as well,
it's all right. Don't worry. Right. They're not those beauty strips. Now, we have got some tape for you right now.
We have indeed.
So, we've only got about 10 minutes left on the show, actually.
Wow.
It's flown by. And we've got some lovely tape for you.
We have.
14 rolls in total, so again, £18.98. But again, what we've got here, they are finger lift tape. Now, you know those sort of tapes when you can't actually try and divide it.
Yeah.
You got the back, you want the sticky bit. So obviously, forgive me if you already know, there's a lot of people watching. So if you actually, you're using it for mats and layers, you can easily get the side off on there because it's finger lift.
It's not easy.
So the actual tape, the width is less than the actual backing. So it's really good to just lift it and pull it away. Okay, well there you are. Or you can pull the whole thing away, or you can leave it like that. There you go. There you go. Let's do it again. Gem of the year right there. And then, as easy as that. Right, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Hayley, you can just find the edge and pull it away.
Oh my word, wow.
Just like that.
Every time.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I love that. Drop the mic. I love that. Now, you
But it
know
can save a lot of time, seriously.
You can, yeah.
It's like finding the end of cling film.
You
It's
don't
just
need to
irritating,
scissors either,
isn't it?
do you, with
No,
this? So
that's
good.
terrible.
You may well have noticed we haven't got 14 rolls here. You will receive 14 rolls, but you've got your wide and you've got your narrow with these. £18.98 for those. Half price deal with those. 322-255 if you're wanting those.
So there you go. £18.99.
Nose is running now.
It's been fun. I don't know why I'm showing this again. There we are. If I'd done it twice, fine.
There you go.
Definitely wasn't a fluke.
Love it. Very creative.
Thank you very much. I know. Right, there we are.
It's not going to come off the table now.
No.
Love it.
I think it's made the point.
I think you did, yeah.
It's
And you did
easy
it well.
to find the edge and it's easy to lift, isn't it? Right, now then, why have we got these here?
I don't know, they've just appeared. They were from one of our All-Stars. So I'm not quite
that's
sure.
different. That's not in this deal. I'm going to move that out of the
No,
way.
I'm going to move that. Not quite sure why they've appeared.
Mill
Did I
Shop
bring them
Online.
with me? I don't know. Anyway, Mill Shop Online, this is another of our 7-day savers. You're going to get 2.5 metres here.
Set of curtains.
I could
Set
wrap
of
you up in
curtains.
this, Charlie.
What, sorry?
We could wrap you up in this.
We could do. No, we can't, can we? No, come on. We can't do anything more tonight, can we?
Of course we can.
We can't, can
Hey!
we? There we
How'd
go.
you like? I'm going to tuck it in at back now. You won't be able to get out.
Oh, what are you trying to say?
Here you go.
Wasn't even enough to go on twice. That made me feel great, wasn't it? It's nice. Well,
How does that feel?
I feel very soft.
You look like a very glamorous Roman in a toga.
Thanks very much. Yeah. I could go running in this, but I didn't do that anyway. It's actually very fun. But seriously, though, would you? It's going to be very curtains really designed for that, isn't it? Really,
It is, yeah.
Really. This isn't
Blinds.
summer wear. Blinds.
You could use it for blinds
Very
as well.
nice.
Go nice with Hayley's footstool as well, wouldn't it?
It would actually.
Because
on
you've
the top
got
there.
there, you could be making your lampshades with this, you could be doing your footstool with this as well.
Lampshades is a nice idea. It's strong, isn't it? Right, here. Oh,
Oh, it's just like a chrysalis, isn't he? Just coming out.
There we are.
And there he is, a beautiful butterfly.
Right, saving £23 as well. And the fabric's gone.
We'll have to do that demo again.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. I thought it's sold out. No, I see.
Oh, I thought it sold out. I didn't say we'll do that again.
I was going to say, that's a good demonstration, clearly.
Now, if you're thinking of curtains, I mean, you can see it will pleat up beautifully for your curtains
Yeah.
as well. So
Doesn't it just
definitely
drape beautifully
Really
though?
nice.
It really does well. So again, very nice and sorry, very nice and vibrant. £14.45, £23 saving. That is fantastic.
Wonderful.
Anna Griffin. Oh, we
Now
got
you
this
like
back.
this. We have got it back.
This is brilliant.
It's one of the 7-day savers. We did touch on this one last night, and I think Charlie was doing a fabulous demo with this one. It's brilliant because you've got a roller-graph roller in here, which is kind of like a continual stamp with regards to these. You've got your little cartridges. They sit within the kind of handle. You've got a little hole there. You just need to make sure that that locks in place with the little handle that goes in the slot. So you're going to pop that in, make sure it locates, and then just push it so as it locks in place. And then, which is your roller? Which would you fancy going for, Charlie?
I do like the floral one.
Okay, here you go then.
Just pop it straight in. There we
That's
go.
it, away
And
you
you've got
go.
another one right here. So you've got the
Now, I think
red
you've got
and
green
you've
and
got
red,
the
haven't you, with
green.
these, yeah.
So there you go. It's ideal. It takes. You've got to give it a bit of time, obviously, for it to catch.
Push it across. I forgot to push it across so as it
Oh, yeah.
loads up. There you go. So just do a few kind of rotations with that,
Now,
and then you can kind of start creating.
Yeah.
And then move it around like that.
I'm thinking like wrapping paper, you know, you could do
Yeah.
that very quickly because you've got a lot of sheets to cover. It could be decorative boxes, bags you make of this, but that is really, really smart. It's addictive, isn't it?
It's lovely. I love this.
And you get 2 patterns as well. So 2 rollers, 2 ink pads, 1 green, 1 red, and it's Anna Griffin. It's Anna Griffin. Saving £28, £11.98, 428,858. So if you like it, I'd absolutely grab it. It's superb.
Yeah,
Now,
it's
there we
fabulous.
are. Isn't that great?
Easy as that, and that is one of your 7-day savers. It's going to go up in price though. 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, we'll be saying goodbye to the current 7-day savers and saying hello to some brand
There's
new
a new one
ones.
tomorrow, isn't there?
There is
A new
indeed.
one's starting.
So yeah, we're moving on now, but we're moving on to some of our sunset specials.
Yeah.
Price on these are going to go up in about the next 9-10 minutes or so.
These ones, yeah, I may have said that earlier, that wasn't right. So these ones are. Massive, and it does feel like it's a velour, isn't it, you said?
Really good quality.
It does feel like that, doesn't it? I couldn't remember the name, but I remember it well. It's not far off like a suede, so it's very, very smart. Again, these aren't large, so they're about 56, wasn't it, for size? I think I imagine that's going to be around about 30 inches. About 30 inches long.
Oh, I don't know. Does it
What,
say on
30,
here what
30
we've
by
got?
30 perhaps as well?
60 centimetres square, I think it is, yeah.
Oh, in centimetres, let's do it that
And you've
season.
got 65% viscose and 35% polyester on the front. The backing is 100% polyester.
Very nice. But these are going to be Stickman cushions, aren't they?
Very
These really
lovely,
are.
good
These are
size.
like fun. Maybe for the playroom. You know, if you got like I don't know, what are those little chests to keep spare duvets and quilts in? If you got statement cushions, just put on top of those perhaps would be really smart. But they are very welcoming.
Classy.
They're very welcoming, very friendly, very summery, I would say. It's very inviting.
Yeah, and those kind of zesty colours are very much on trend, aren't they?
Yeah.
With greys, this look nice with some grey.
Like a statement kind of cushion. And when you hear the words lime green, I could think quite a little, almost a bit brash. But it's not overpowering. It's pretty, it's attractive, but it's not overpowering lime green.
Nice that. Like those.
£42 saving.
That's it. You're going to get all 4 of those for less than a tenner. £9.96. It's a good price.
Very good price. Now, speaking of fabric, I've got some beautiful ones for you here. This is just lovely, cosy and sort of vintage. I can imagine little lavender bags made out of these.
Yeah.
I can imagine drawstring pouches. I've got little tissue box covers. It's just ideal, it's perfect, and it gets 100% cotton polymer fabric. So use Ditzy Floor collection, and as you're getting 3 pieces here, 110 by 112 centimetres in each one. Really smart.
Really good weight with regards to this. Perfect
So
sheet of quilts, and very affordably too. So if you are thinking perhaps starting your first ever quilt project, then these might be the fabrics to do so with. You've always got a square piece with these because they're 110 centimetres by 112.
It's good size, isn't it?
Absolutely beautiful. So as you can see, they're really, really pretty.
You could do a
designs.
few bags from this, couldn't
You
you?
could, yeah.
You really
Absolutely
could.
gorgeous.
You know, I imagine these was. I can't remember who it was, but someone made a lovely bag, like a little satchel out of leatherette, and they had some ditzy floors with like a blank colour. Think leatherette. Think some denim too, perhaps, because I think whatever you compile with it makes it, you know. It
Yeah,
could be
could
something
work
really
well with denim.
stylish,
No.
something quite modern, something casual, something smart. But think what you're going to put
Do
with
like
it.
that, Lou. Leave those beautifully arranged again there. Another thing that we've got for you here, which is again is one of your sunset savers. This time we're looking at your animation clear stamps. 2 sets of stamps that when you team them up with the acetate lines that come with the little panel, give you that ability to make those images dance.
There we are, like we're seeing right here. They are good fun though, aren't they? That heart is very smart. So it is really easy to use. The directions on the back there, use them like any other no stamp, and you have got this animation sheet, as they call it.
Love that. The other one that we've got here, you've got lots of different characters. You've got birds on here, you've got a little birthday cat. And again, when you actually move that handle from side to side, you can see the kind of results that you're going to get. Full instructions with these as well to enable you to kind of turn them into whatever projects you want them to be. But I think it's a really clever idea.
Well, as stamps, they are. As designs, they're actually a good staple one to have as well, because butterflies, they're so usable.
Yeah.
You've got something in there for celebration. Yours a bit more celebratory, I would
Yes,
say, the
yeah.
one you've got there too.
Yeah.
But you are getting both of them. So £9.98, it's a cracking deal there again, 533-805, so it's really good fun. Now, finally, Pebio. Massive brand.
That's a good solid
that is a proper
attachment, isn't it?
fucking looper.
And this is brilliant because you've got your case wraps around with your little handle for you to store all your pens in there. But then, of course, what you can do is open it up, turn it inside out, use that hook and loop again to give you a real solid tower there with all your little loops in there for your pens to sit in there.
There we are. Do you know what? My A-level in art's coming back right now.
I can see.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Just, but you know what? I've seen silver pens, but this is more of a chrome. It's beautiful. That is a gorgeous opaque white too. They're just really good staple to have. Even just signing off cards is nice in that. You know, just a personalised card, just writing it is really smart. I think it goes well received.
This is it.
So, well, near the end of the show,
We
saving
didn't
£10.
get a chance to do our headdress thing.
Oh, we're doing that.
Should we do it quickly?
I mean-
Of course, Charlie's going to be up with Hayley in the next hour, so I do hope that you're able to
Can't remember how I
join
did it.
him and her. Needless to say, we are rocking the look of the headscarves again, Charlie. I think there you go.
Very nice, isn't
There you
it?
go. Doesn't that
Thank you
work
very
well?
much. Do you know what, mine's looks weird. What have I done to mine? It's ridiculous, isn't it?
We will see you again tomorrow night for Good Evening, Hochanda. I
ever
hope
so
you can
soft.
join us at 7. But Charlie's going to be coming up straight after with the lovely Hayley.
See you after
So
the break.
We'll see you soon. So, craft yourself silly interiors, one day special coming up again. Hayley Smith and Charlie during that hour. Then we're over to our nighttime hours with the Angela Poole Flutterings collection with repeats of the one day special through the night. I'll see you at 9 in the morning.
Hello, I'm Paula and I'd like to welcome you to the wonderful world of witchcraft. We're situated in this fabulous building called the Corn Exchange, right in the centre of Doncaster, and we've been here about 16 years. We're delighted to be working with Hochanda, bringing you lots of fabulous products and demonstrations, and hopefully lots of inspiration to help you craft along the way. So join us here soon on Hochanda.
Hochanda prides itself on its ethos towards the family-run boutique companies that offer the variety that we know you love and appreciate. Following such a positive response to our previous Family Favourites events, we're extremely proud to introduce to you even more of your Hochanda family favourites. Please tune in from Thursday the 1st of August at 6 p.m. to Monday the 5th of August at 6 p.m. to support many of your favourite and also our very loyal family-run businesses that have grown and prospered with Hochanda since our launch in August 2015. We'll be running fantastic prize draws where winners will be drawn live within each hour during our event, giving you opportunities to win prizes worth at least £25 in value. So join us from 6 p.m. on the 1st of August for your Family Favourites event.
Welcome to Club G45 from Graphic 45, the monthly tutorial kit that allows you to create some of the most beautiful projects by accessing a step-by-step video viewable online. This month's tutorial is the Club G45 Kaleidoscope Staggered Tag Watercolour Album and Gift Bag Kit. It contains the Kaleidoscope Staggered Tag Watercolour Album and Kaleidoscope Gift Bag and Tag projects. You'll get almost everything you need to create these projects from scratch, including access to this month's step-by-step video tutorial and accompanying project sheet. Simply order yours by purchasing the item number 335901 for £49.99 plus your postage from Hochanda.com, or give us a call on 01733 60 2000 for instant access to this month's Club G45 from Graphic 45. Craft yourself silly in the house. I think it's going to be quite silly, this one.
It's always these 8 o'clock ones, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Like,
it's
why are you
hilarious.
making us date at this time?
Because we love it, that's why. We absolutely do it. You know what, one day special, if you missed it earlier, don't worry, we've got another hour dedicated to this new deal. This is really exciting.
Okay.
So, Hayley Smith,
yes.
What have we got? One day
We've got
special.
footstools. Okay,
Well, lovely.
so
Okay.
it comes as a kit. I'm going to just remove, could you hold that for a second?
I can.
Excellent. It comes as the 2 pieces that you see here. Now these are kind of heavy duty, industrial strength, kind of proper upholstery quality footstools. So you have the 2, and they are a bit sneaky because they actually fit together.
Right. Oh, I like it.
So you can either create kind of
Like
one...
nesting tables.
Yes, like nesting stools.
Nesting stools.
So you can create... I mean, there's nothing to stop you having a piece of MDF or something to make the top a table.
You could do, couldn't you?
Rather than a stool. It doesn't necessarily have to be a stool. So you're getting both of those parts, so you can create the 2 stools or tables or whatever you wish. And then you have the 2 bits of foam to go on top of them to make them into stools.
Right, and this
so
is
you've
that.
got
This is
foam
that
on
foam.
both.
Look at this. That's the lovely memory foam.
And then, with that, you've got the fabric panels. So the fabric
This one we've
panel,
made, then, isn't it? Of
we've
course.
made that one up, and you can either have them in the houses.
And we made this one at 6 o'clock, by the way. From scratch.
Yeah, we did it all
I
in
believe.
half an hour. In an hour.
So this one, obviously, there's 2 options with the one day special. So would you like the printed houses? Well, it's quite heavy, isn't it? Oh dear, that was exhausting. Right, there we go. Or the town.
Yes. Or there's a little town. So if
I
I
like the
wrap
town
that
one.
round there, and these are all designed specifically to fit around these projects, so they are the exact size, and everything will line up perfectly. So what you've got here is you've got the printed panel, and that will fit round there, and it goes all the way up. Now you can see at the top there looks like there's extra fabric. That's so you have space for your foam. So all the panels are kind of 2 inches taller than you need them to make sure that you can get all of that pattern in and the foam will fit as well.
That's beautiful.
So you've got them as patterned, you've got them as plain.
We can paint this fabric as well.
You can. We've put it on a heavier weight, half Panama.
Okay.
So you've got your 2. You've got one now. You've got your 2 house panels, or you've got the plain panels. Now the plain panels have just basically templates for the exact sizes you need for the tops and the sides, which means that you can go kind of absolutely wild with all your stencils, your stamps,
your painting, your sprays, your spritzers.
And we've shown in the last hour that you do not
so it's
need...
blank, basically?
Yes, it's completely blank, and you do not need to sew a stitch to get one of these finished off.
Really?
Yes, there's no sewing in there at all.
So you did this without any sewing at all?
No sewing at all.
Very intriguing. That's really charming, isn't it? This is so sweet. Now, we're just talking. Can we talk about postage for a minute? Because they do wear it. And it's nice, because it's that comforting kind of weight. £34.99.
Yes.
Only £2.95 for your P&P. Freedom owners don't pay any postage and packaging.
Weighs a ton.
If I went to the old office up the road, I would be horrified to think how much that would cost. I wouldn't even do it.
They are really, really strong, really, really
I'd
sturdy.
rather go and pick it up.
As I've said, these are kind of industrial quality, proper upholstery quality bases.
They are. This is really good quality stuff. I can't believe delivered to your door. This is the convenience factor we're talking about here now also. £77.98, get it 613-351. Would you like the houses or would you like the plain? It's very smart. So we get the small one, we get the large one.
You get the small one, you get the large one, you get 2 foam pads ready to put on the top.
And
we showed you in the previous hour how to cut those as well. Yeah. Because it's not as difficult as it seems, just a decent pair of scissors.
And we get 1 panel for the small, 1 panel for the large.
Yep, you get 2 panels.
Fantastic.
Well, you actually get top and bottom as well. So if I hold that out with you...
Yeah, oh, I see. Oh, wonderful.
You're getting a huge bit of fabric there because you've got
this is the paint.
Your panel that's here down the side. This is excellent. Yeah. You get one down. Well, you got top and a bottom for each of them, and then you get the pieces that go all the way around the sides.
Well, it's very smart. It is very smart, isn't it? Yeah. You know, I think with these, it's, obviously we talked about that, but it's the quality too. I love these good. Now these pads, okay. These have been so popular in the past. We've sold them individually. But now, just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, that it almost moulds around you. That is very smart. In fact, do you know what? If I do, that is very pretty. We did do that, didn't we?
Put your face in it.
I can't get glasses on.
Well, glass print.
No, I can't do that. Oh, damn it. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it. Now, all right. No, it's a bit. There you are. Right, I didn't do that because you asked me to, and I'm being a good sport. Okay, so there you go.
Thanks.
But seriously though, it's just squidgy. That is so lovely to sit on, isn't it? Sorry.
I think even the box isn't going to save me today, is it?
No. So right, okay. So £42.90. That's the usual price. No, we're having good fun. But seriously, don't get me wrong. That is very, very comfortable. So if you like the seat pads, I can't believe we've got these on. If you just want the full one, the square ones like this, £12.99. Details bottom of the screen. 417736. That is very smart, I heard. But again, the 1 day special, really good value for money. Do add it to your basket, and look forward to this delivered to your door. It's fantastic. Right, lampshade kits. This is I love a lampshade kit, you know.
Do you?
I do. This is brilliant.
So we've got 3 different shapes and sizes for you. So the first one we've got is the round one. That's actually hanging up at the back of the set over there. That makes a 30 centimetre diameter shade, and you also get the diffuser in there as well. So that, what are you doing?
Just move that out of the way.
Thanks. What are you doing?
What's wrong with moving out of the way? You have a nice clear look, you see.
Okay, so that you can either use as a table lamp or you can use it as a ceiling lamp. That one is kind of very flexible nice. Either
that's
way.
Like a good standard kind of shape and size, I would say. That,
so that's
isn't it?
your
That's
good kind of a good great starting point.
Yeah.
And you're also getting with it, you're getting obviously all the bits to make the lampshade, so the 2 hoops, all the sticky bits, the adapters, the smoothing tool, and the plastic liner as well. But what we're putting with it is we're putting one of those fabric pieces again. So this is the houses again, but this will fit the round lamp. And you're also getting an art quilting book, which takes you through about 40 odd different techniques. And it's a variation of hand sewing, machine sewing, colouring, fabric manipulation. There's a whole load of different kind of tips and techniques in there to help you fill that in to make it something really, really striking.
Of course. Well, I think it really does, doesn't it? You know, for £26.99, it's a lot for money, isn't it? It's just everything that's going to be included, and it is a big saving, isn't it? It's a good time. So houses or plain printed. I honestly, I would. They're both nice, aren't they? Maybe order it twice if you can do, because the houses then. Just to know, you've got everything that fits together, works well, and you've got the good foundation to do your own designs.
Also, I mean, this is on at a great price, but then if you look at the one-day special price,
yeah,
it's only an extra £8.
This is true.
2 footstools.
That's what it is. That's all it is. Extra there. So again, saving £30, £26.99, 497072. Very, very pretty indeed.
So the next one,
the rectangle.
The rectangle one. This one is perfect for things like your bedside lamps, your smaller lamps,
yes,
where you're actually wanting kind of quite a nice large kind of pattern. You've got a nice surface area, but they're quite thin, which means that if they are on a bedside table, you're not going to knock everything off, and the lamp doesn't have to be really central.
True story. It's not, is it? It's really not. But it is. It's really actually good practical. But it's nice to have something different as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
That could be quite. Oh, and I want to say retro. Could be a bit retro shape.
It could. It is quite a retro shape, but I think it's also a very practical shape, because sometimes we haven't always got the hugest amount of space, and something like
in a living room, something like a sideboard, you know, in a living room or back of a dining room or kitchen table.
So you want it kind of out. You want it light there, but you want it out the way.
Yeah. Now you want the presence of a lamp, but without being impractical.
Yes, so that rectangular shade means that it's quite slim, and if you've got quite a nice slim lamp there, you can have a
that's a really good idea.
Really kind of compact one. So I've put this on as if it was going to be a ceiling lamp, but if you wanted to put it as if it was going to be a table lamp, you put that bit on the bottom.
So the higher bit, isn't it? Yeah, so that bit.
So effectively,
Yeah, I get you.
There you go.
And you can see there's a lamp inside there. And it doesn't matter if it's like screwing or bayonet sort of bottles.
No,
that's down to the fitting,
there's a little adapter that comes with every single set, and all you do is, slide that in.
So for your standard size domestic lights, it's going to be fine.
That's your standard size domestic light there.
There you go. Ideal, isn't it? So £26.99. I love this. This is great. Again, 122510. So if you like the houses or the plain printed, very pretty. You get the book as well, don't we?
Yes, you get the book with all of the kits. So you are getting the full set. You're getting the kit to make the lamp. You're getting the fabric to put on it. And whether that be the printed one or the plain version, and you're getting the book with all those tips and hints to make something very unusual.
Very unusual, but you can make bespoke furniture. That is practical, that one. Now, we've also got some Stick It. Now, this comes with this beautiful lamp here.
This is the floor lamp kit.
I love
this. So this is an even bigger one.
This is my favourite thing on the show.
This is an even bigger one. This is a fabric that Lou did, actually. I left her some calico the last time I was here, and this is one that she's made with just some stencils.
Right.
Stencils, bit of kind of glittery paint, and away you go.
It's very pretty, isn't it? That is absolutely beautiful. You know, I'm asked, by the way, just think what fabric you're going to now use. Can we put just
this one?
If you want some cotton fabric, for example, you can just do that, can you?
That's calico. That's just a normal cotton calico that we have on our Crafty Saturday shows all of the time.
But some of the beautiful fabrics you bring to us, stick it on here.
Straight on, done. And it's less than a metre.
That's really good fun, isn't it?
You'd need for that.
Right.
It does come with the electrical fitting as well, and we did pop that in the last hour. So if I just unscrew this, you can see it's in the bottom.
Right.
There.
So we get the actual electrical bits too?
Yeah, you get the electrical bits
the shade.
too. So that comes out, and it just screws together either side, and you just tighten them up.
And the stand bit.
And the stands there as well. Yep, you've got the lot.
That's really handy, isn't it?
That's everything.
That's really cosy. I do love a floor lamp like this, you know, in the corner of a living room, or something, turn the main lights off, have that lovely glow. I bet through the calico it's going to be a nice warming kind of light.
Especially with the glitter in there as well.
Yeah. This is really smart. So again, would you like the houses or the plain? And you do get the book full of
You get the
inspiration
book
too.
as well,
So-
and the electrical bits and everything.
I think you need £39.99. I'd get that's one of my favourites on the show. I think that's a really good kit, isn't it? I really want to use it.
Do you want to make one?
I do.
Shall we make one?
Shall we?
Like now?
Let's do it now. 856 818. Have a look at our website. Excuse me. Hochanda.com. It's the quickest way to move.
And this.
So, the one-day special, you are saving money here. It's Craft Yourself City Footstool Bundle, £34.99. You can buy them as individuals. Large one, if you want to, instead of a small one, it's up to you, but in one-day special, you do get one of each. Now, the lampshade kits, that printed Panama, £26.99. If you want the drum, we've got that one too. If you want the rectangular, beg your pardon, then you can have that too. But this is great value for money. And if you want it without fabric, you can, just the actual shade. Why not? Why not? But think what beautiful fabrics you've got to use them into a lampshade. It's quite often something we've spoken about. That's such a good idea. We've got so beautiful fabrics that Hayley Smith brings into us. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Right, okay.
I'm just checking if these are big enough.
Is this what you made, is it, this fabric?
I think it might be a little bit tight. Oh, that's one that Lou's done, actually.
Love it, Lou.
That one's a little bit small.
If you patch bits together, can you then stick it down?
Yeah, you could absolutely make a patchwork one.
Yeah.
That also a little bit small. Right, I'll have to find a different one. Or should we make a slightly smaller one? That's the other option.
Okay.
Okay.
Small
So
one. I don't mind. Whatever you want to do.
let's make a smaller one.
Okay, let's do a small one.
Okay, let's make a smaller one. Right, we'll leave those and those with that.
Okay.
And let's make a slightly smaller one. So this is the drum one. This is a kind of standard, everyday. I was going to make another square one.
I don't mind. What do you think?
Let's make a round one.
Let's do a nice round one to start with. I think
Okay,
that's a good idea.
because we did promise we would do this. Let me just get rid of that and that.
You can buy this right now, by the way.
That.
It's instead of £13, £26.99. That one-day special it's a beautiful bundle too. It's the footstools.
It's a horrible noise, wasn't it?
Was a bit
So you are going to get your sticky back, kind of sticky back plastic in there. So what you need to do first of all is roll it the opposite way, because it's been rolled up in the packaging. It needs to just kind of spring back in the other direction a little bit. So I'm just going to roll that the other way and trying to get it to stay a little bit flatter. There we go, that's sitting a little bit flatter than it was. That's better. Now, this piece of plastic is the exact size of the piece of fabric that you need. So you can see, you actually only need quite a small stay.
And there's no measurement there, I suppose, is there?
Stop. Okay, I'm going to get a piece of fabric out of the box.
And so I guess this little tool here is actually so you can spread.
Yes, that's so you can
fabric,
spread
so
it and scrape it. So we can have something fairly fairly
I'm sure
plain.
you're going to do this to us, but why I've got a little...
We're going to come to that. We'll come to that. Don't worry, we will come to that.
Okay.
So we might have... Should we have a stripy one?
Let's do it.
It's a classic stripe one. Well, the reason actually the stripe is going to be quite good is because it's going to show you about lining it up as well. So it does tell you on the instructions to put the fabric down first and lay the paper onto the top of it. Now, I've actually found, personally, I prefer to do it the other way up because I just find it's a lot easier to line things up. So I would line that up so I know that I've got that edge straight, and then just bring it round. So I'm starting with a straight stripe on that edge, and then I'm going to just peel the corner back. There you go. And just position it a little bit at a time, because if you go ahead and take the whole thing off, sometimes this stuff is quite sticky and it's a lot easier to reposition a small bit at a time. You can peel it back and you know, reposition it a little bit to an extent, but what you don't want to do is do it so often that you actually lose the sticky on it. So I'm just going to adjust that a touch. That's fine. And I'm going to hold it that side, pull it off from this side, and just do a little bit at a time. So let's pop that nice and straight. And I'm going to smooth it over with my hand first, just to get it there, and then just to make sure I've got no lumps and bumps. That's exactly why you've got that. So you're just pushing it all out,
It looks good already, doesn't it?
It's quite a classic one, this one. I didn't want to, because we've got some that are, you know, a lot busier.
Yeah, it's quite smart.
So we've gone quite classic.
How...
So I'm going to pull that back a little bit further, and again, just...
I mean, obvious question, if you're reupholstering some cushions, some seats, have a matching lampshade. What a brilliant, what novelty to have.
I could have gone a bit, I've gone right in the centre of my fabric. I could have gone a bit more stingy and put it up to one end or the other.
I normally would have.
And then, again, just
this is very
running my
straightforward.
hand up and down.
Can you pull it back if you make a mistake?
Yeah.
Oh, right, easily. Right, easily.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Just like that. So I'm just moving it along and making sure I get that nice and flat as I go. Because I've found if you pull the whole thing off, it's excellent having an assistant.
Right, anytime.
This is because you now want me to make a lampshade for your house, isn't it?
Well,
a little bit.
Where it goes with grey. Nice coral.
Well, I think it's hard. I think you don't. Yes, you might. Oh, have I fluffed it up? No, I haven't. I've got plenty. I thought I'd fluffed it up, and I didn't have enough.
I'm at the end now. Oh, there you go.
There you go. And again, I'm just going to check that has ended up nice and straight.
Perfect.
So we are all good.
So you've got to get it right to start with.
Yes, you've got to get it right to start with, and then it. But sometimes fabric does move a little bit, so you can, if it wasn't dead straight, I could peel that back and just adjust it. So once I've done that, I'm going to go over the whole thing. See, there was a little bit that had
Yeah.
See, I've got stripy fabric. I don't know if you can see this. See, I've got a stripy fabric, and there was a little bubble there, and you see how it's made that little kind of wobble in the stripes. That's the point where I would just pull it back.
Start again.
And start again. Yeah. And you want to be fairly gentle with it, because if you pull it, that's when you'll get those kinks. But if you just do it fairly gently to get it kind of positioned.
Yeah. Beautiful.
There you go. That's better.
Very nice. It's good to get a bit of working time then.
Yes, you have got a little bit of time.
And you've chosen, as a challenging one to start with.
Well, yes, because it's better to show you everything. And hello, could you hold that end for me?
I can.
Thanks. So once it's stuck, you do need to trim this back. What I would recommend is one of the ends. You actually trim it.
Because you offer a lot of services to get fabric printed, can't you?
Yes.
So
yeah. Absolutely.
You could do a family photo on fabric.
We've got a thing on the website which is called Mix Up a Meter, and I think there are still vouchers for it available on Hochanda, and there is a try before you buy on them.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I should have spent a little bit more time rolling it back the other way before I brought that across. So I'm just going to fold that edge before I actually start doing the rest of it, because I want that is the edge that once we're finished will be your outer facing edge. And just by wrapping the fabric, it doesn't tell you to these instructions, but I do recommend it, because you're going to get a far sharper, cleaner finish on it.
Yeah.
But before we do that, we're going to take all the rest of this fabric off. So, as I said, I could have been a lot more stingy and put it nearer one of the edges.
So you wouldn't risk doing a rotary cutter or anything like that, would you?
Oh, you could. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you could?
Absolutely, you could use a rotary cutter on this.
Oh, so you line up a ruler?
Yeah. But one of the things that it does do quite well is once you
can't do that, what you do now.
Well, the reason it's doing it so easily is because it's actually pushing towards the plastic, and just letting it slide its way along. Am I helping? I'm not sure. Oh, it's not quite stuck on that corner. There we go. And this doesn't have to be dead straight along the top and bottom,
can't you?
Because you'll see why in a minute. Oh, hours of fun. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I do need an assist on this.
No.
Hold that side still for me.
Yeah.
And I'll come back down this side.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I've gone off again. They're kind of used to it now, though, aren't they?
So £30 saving. So if you like to give the actual, so it's the 30cm drum lampshade kit with the printed Panama and art quilting book. Would you like the pattern or the plain? Okay, so would you like the houses or would you like the plain? So 497072. You can decorate it however you like. Of course,
the fabric that we've put in with it is a really good Panama.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to do like we're doing and use any other fabric on it, then you.
Well, you can have a completely unique lampshade, can't we?
Absolutely can. You can have something that matches what you've already got.
Do
and then
the
the
fabric-
Panama is just a really good quality fabric, and use it for something else.
And so for all the kids, you get all the
Okay.
paints out, going for the plain one. It could be a family effort for the first decorating part.
Right.
Lovely.
I shall use this sticky tape.
Right.
So, first job is to stick this side down, and then I'm going to give you a job while I'm doing a couple of other bits.
Gladly.
Because I know how much you enjoy a little job.
I
a
do.
Task.
I do like a little task.
You do like
Lemons.
a little task. Okay, so I'm going to pop that there. And that is the one that we're going to fold over and just, not my fabric scissors, just the sticky scissors. There. Whoops. And what I'm going to do is once I've cut all these bits off, I'm actually going to snap this piece back. So you'll hear it pop.
Oh, right.
Something quite satisfying about this.
Oh, hello. What's this
Quite
bit?
a nice job. So what you'll do is once you've done that, you'll take these bits off. And we're going to show you why you need to take those bits off in a second after you've done your job.
Is this my job?
No.
Oh.
Your job is sticking. So the tape, you look really scared.
I am.
The tape needs to go. I'm
All
sure
right.
I should show baby people at home, not you. And you. You look at the telly and watch, okay? You're going to put the tape onto there and then smooth it all the way around. Like that. Okay? So that's what I need. I need sticky tape onto here. Don't pull it off until you've got both of them stuck. Because what happens is if you stick all your tape around one and then pull the red bit off, you end up sticking it to the table while you're sticking the other one.
Right,
so
okay.
stick them both. And
Should we
I'll
elbow
snap the
for this
edges
bit?
off. Yep,
Right.
splendid. Excellent helper today.
There, look at this. All put a foot on there.
Yeah, some toe on there.
Yeah.
That's it. Squeeze it round.
Oh dear, it's exhausting.
Job
This is... Right, here we are. What's uncomfortable, Hayley?
Is it?
I could probably use my foot, but I'm like a bit rude.
Oh, you're all right. Look, I've got a staple gun.
Oh.
There. So the bit that Charlie's doing is he's just adding the adhesive to
very
the
challenging.
rings. The bit that I'm doing is I'm just taking the top and the bottom of that plastic off. So this is designed to, when you've cut it, you've had these extra allowances top and bottom. And those allowances are what are going to cover those rings that Charlie's working on at the minute and is going to hide all of your workings. So I've got those pieces off. I'm just going to now fold that over.
Right.
I'm actually going to take a corner out of there first. Wrong
Ready for
scissors.
this? Oh, can I use these for the tape?
Yes. I did have a little episode before there where I was like, I'm not using my scissors for this. And Chloe very kindly found me some sticky scissors.
Ah, well, I've learned a tip. Find the end before you cut it off and lose the...
Do you need an assist? Are you all right?
I can't find the end. Hang on. Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, and do I peel it off? I don't peel it off now then, do I?
No, you don't. Not yet. Do the other one and I'll sort that for you.
Right. Oh, I thought you meant as I was doing it. Don't do that. Oh, sorry. Right, okay.
No, like don't. Once you've stuck it.
Sorry, I
that
understand
one
now.
actually is not so bad because you can leave it the wrong way up. But if it's the other one that you're doing now, and you do that first,
So it's the
and
table.
then you pick your red tape.
No, I
off,
know just that. I thought you meant as I was
it's going
working
to
with
stick
it.
to the table. Right. So mine, I've picked my red tape off, and I'm just folding over this edge, trying to kind of roll the fabric over rather than pull the fabric over, because if I pull the fabric over, I'm going to get those wobbles in the stripes again. So this is a particularly awkward and difficult fabric to do it in, but it's going to show you all those kind of tips and tricks of what can go wrong, so you won't do it. Okay, you good?
I'm doing very well. I feel like I'm holding things up.
While you're doing that, I will pull this off. Got to make sure it's stuck all the way around before you pull it off, because otherwise it'll go everywhere. Oh, I see what you've done.
Yeah.
It's great, tell you this. Just pick these bits off.
So before
Right.
you wrap the last bit round, it's good to find the end.
Yes, find the end, stick that down.
Right.
That's coming off. There you go. I've got one.
Oh, hang on. Right.
You got the end?
Not yet. No, because I need to cut that before.
Okay.
Now I'm going to find it. Right. There we are. Talk amongst yourselves.
No,
And he's
that's
got
fine.
it.
Oh, good work.
Oh no.
No, we spoke too soon.
Right, there we are.
Do you need an
Chloe's
assist?
laughing.
You
Why are you
alright?
laughing? Chloe. Right.
You got it?
Apparently I look like a what? Like a monkey.
Oh,
Isn't that
a
weird?
bit mean, isn't it?
No, we love Chloe.
So this step now helps if you've got two people. You are my people, okay?
Oh, sorry.
You are the people.
Oh.
Enough.
I wonder if it'll stick to the wall. No.
Oh, I
It's
haven't
very
cut
sticky, isn't it?
Oh, I haven't cut my bottom off.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't cut my
So
bottom off.
we're nearly there.
Let's cut
We're
that
nearly
off.
there. But this
Yes,
is
we
lovely.
are
It's
nearly
a
there.
two-person
So-
job, some of it, then, isn't it?
Well, just this last bit,
Yeah.
and especially on those floor lamps, I would definitely say it's a
Yeah,
lot
'cause it's
easier.
a bit
with
wide,
two.
isn't it?
Okay, so I'm
This
going
is
to take
so fun to do.
the way you want your top to be, and this one with the centerpiece, that's the top of your lampshade. If it's going to be hanging from the ceiling, if it's going to be put on a table lamp,
Yeah.
this is your bottom.
Yeah, right, yes.
Okay, with a stripe, it's not really going to matter, but if
Bear
it's a
that- oh,
directional
yeah.
pattern,
Make sure we got that
bear
right
that
now.
in mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start these on the corner.
Yeah.
So if you add yours to there
Oh,
as
do
well,
mine centre- oh,
you want to
my
be just on the edge of the
I reckon I could do both.
of the plastic.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. Right.
Okay, and then we're just going to roll them really
Right.
nice and slowly, and keeping them just on the edge of that plastic.
Oh, I've gone in the middle of it. Yeah. There we go. I can do both. They're
Right,
not believing
okay.
me.
Do you want to do it?
They're being rude. Right, here we are. I'll got a bit of thread here.
It's all right. I've got you.
There we go. There we are.
We're going for the old adage of if Charlie can do it, anyone can do it.
There we go. Is it looking good, Hayley?
Yeah, you're getting there.
Thank you very much. There we are. Right. Okay.
This is such good concentrating.
It is, isn't it? Right.
Ooh,
Oh, no,
sorry.
my end!
I had one job. I had one
It's
job.
hard though, isn't it?
That's it.
You know, you're trying to watch both sides. And now it's getting tricky. because I
That's
can't
why
see.
sometimes it is a little bit better to have a second set of eyes.
There we go. I
on
can
it.
do it now. I've proven this now. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Now I am. Yeah.
But what you're also proving is, if you don't get it right first hit, you've got a little bit
What
of
do you
time
mean? It's
with
bang
the
on.
tape. You can roll it back a little bit and just make
Yeah, no, you
kind
can.
of minor adjustments. Right, stop. Because we need to put an extra bit of tape on here
Right.
just to hold
Here
that
it is.
down. Thank you. Oh, and the scissors.
Yeah.
Good work. Can I just come back a bit
You can.
so I can get in there? Lovely. Okay, I'm going to snip that off.
Right. Are you ready?
Wait, no, because
Oh, sorry. I was,
the plastic off.
premature then. Sorry, I'm just eager.
You're a little bit giddy.
I'm just eager.
Lampshade giddy. Come on. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh no, I
Spence,
can't.
okay.
I've got it.
Oh, I was doing so well, I can't lose the zone.
Okay, you're not going to. I'm just there.
By the way,
go,
if you'd
go.
like to get this is good for £26.99. Think what lamps you're going to make at home. This is really good fun, seriously. I mean, like, here we go.
That's it. You're there. You're there.
Yeah.
So at this point, you want to use that scraper again, and
Yeah.
just make sure that you get a really good firm seal on that joint. If you've got like a brayer or a little roller,
yeah, I
a
do.
little seam roller, because obviously you don't want anything too wide in there. But if you've got a little brayer or a seam roller, that's
Yeah.
perfect. And then the last step is to tuck all these bits in. And you were asking what this side is for.
Oh!
It's to tuck all of those, and if you are kind of quite careful and quite generous, I'll just turn it around so you can see what I'm doing. If you are quite kind of rough with it, you'll actually be able to get that fabric all the way underneath, so you won't be able to see that at all, and it'll just be completely wrapped.
I see.
I've not done the best job there because I'm upside down and back to front as usual.
And that's how you do it. Then you go all the way around.
Yep. And you get that all right the way in there. tuck all those extra bits up and out of the
So
way.
just think what
and then
fabric
you'll
you're
get a
going to be
nice kind of-
choosing now. Even if you haven't got ideas at the moment, you know, you got that kit. It's going to be great for you. Really treat yourself to a new lamp. Where
so
in
here-
the house is missing? Where in the house is missing a lamp? Because there's nothing
Where's
quite
dark?
like it. All right. Where in your house is it dark? Do you struggle to see around? But they're great for this, though. So, but you might as well tailor it perfectly.
So I'm just rolling again. Don't pull, try and roll with
Yeah.
any of these kind of interior type projects because you don't want to stretch the fabric. So I'm putting snips in where we've got those kind of bits that are supporting the interior lamp holder. So I'm just going to roll those all down first, and then I'm going to come back around
Yeah.
and tuck them all in.
Okay.
So get those all rolled, and then the last one, and nearly there. So then I'm going to come back around. If there is a little bit too much, you can take a bit more off with the scissors if you want to, and then you want to work on tucking all of that excess in under there, and that's what these little tools that you
just
get.
poke them in there. Just tuck it in.
Tuck it in.
And that's why you don't really want to do denim as such, do you?
No, you don't want anything too thick. I mean, this is a ticking fabric. So it's kind of canvas weight.
So no heavy
and I
in
would
that,
probably say that's gonna be. I'm trying not to get my hair in the way. I'm trying to do it back foot upside down, back to front.
Oh, it's going in.
Yeah. It just take a little bit of time, but it's worth spending that extra time and effort on because what it's going to give you is a nicer kind of finished product look.
Whilst you finish that bit, shall I do a recap?
Do some numbers, Charlie.
Is that a
Do
good
some
idea?
numbers.
Is that a good idea? Let's do it. Have a look on our website if you can do. Right then, let's recap what we got. We are getting busy for these shows. It's the one-day special and they are these lamps. Right, we are going to whiz down the counter and we're going to have a look at some more of this in action. We've got just over 20 minutes on this live show. So if you're happy to go ahead, the one-day special, lots of people have done so earlier on today, so if you fancy it, you are saving money. You are saving £7.98. It's a good opportunity. Right, OK. There's lots of items around the home which we take for granted. We've got seats, we've got stools, we've got tables. Right? If we can hand make our own designs, if we can embellish, if we can decorate our home within these essential bits of furniture, then that's how we get really bespoke sort of kind of designs, really, isn't it? If you are thinking about having that kind of showroom kind of look, if you want a matching stool to your cushions, if you want a matching cushions to your curtains, this is where those things happen. So for £34.99, you're getting two stools here. So you're getting a small one, you're getting a large one, okay? And you're getting fabric that goes around the edge. More about that in a second. But you're also going to get two of these pads. These are so comfortable. They're very, very smart, okay? So you've got comfort there. It's memory foam. That is very, very smart. So £7.98, saving that brilliant amount of money, and it's £34.99. So you're getting a small one, you're getting a large one. This is on top of each other if you wanted to. And there is the large one right there. And let me actually show you what it looks like once it's been finished. This is very smart. Now, we made this at 6 o'clock, start to finish. Very, very quickly. No sewing involved at all, okay? So if you would like to get these houses, this print here as well that goes around the outside, that's just your house option. Or perhaps you prefer plain. So think what fabric paint you've got, think what stamps you've got to dress up your own kind of like skirt, if you like, for the actual stool. Now, you've got not only the sides for the small and the large, because again, you do get both of them, you've also got the top and the bottom. But the point I was trying to make earlier, but very badly, if you are redecorating these bits of furniture, you know, like your footstools, like cushions for your dining room table chairs, like your curtains. It's a moment like these we can really personalise. You really, really can. So again, templates, fabrics, you can use it for that. Of course you could. You really, really could. Think what fabric you've got now to dress around your footstool. Have you got some fabric left over from a quilt you use on your sofa? Use it now to match your footstools. It's really good fun. And it's really good fun. You know what, I do see sometimes in furniture shops, you do see designs, you know, you can see like cushions that kind of like do, that's bad fodder, isn't it? You do see cushions that do match like quilts and things like that. You can buy matching sets, but a footstool with this quality, that could match all of your home interiors, that's quite a special purchase. That's a good opportunity, not just because it's a one-day special price. She's saving that £7.98. So where would you put this in your home? What colours are you going to be adding to this? Are you going to be adding your own fabrics? Like we said, are you going to use the plain as a template, perhaps, to cut out your own fabrics? Again, think of what cushions you've got. Have you got leftover fabric? It's going to be absolutely ideal for this. Now, again, if space is an issue, you know, some people have those nesting tables. These are like nesting stools, because that can go over like so. Yeah, maybe you've got limited space. Maybe live in a block of flats where space is an issue. Maybe son or daughter's going off to university. That's going to be absolutely perfect for that too. Or maybe it's just going to be for that spare little seat. Maybe you have friends come around every now and again. Maybe you haven't got the space for a chair there all the time. Have a little stool. Someone's come around and watching the film, maybe do some crafting. It's there when you need it. It's good to have that extra space, okay, too. Now, you can actually get a bit of MDF cut for, you know, use it as a table. So you can use this as a stool and this as a table. It might be something for your kids to actually sit on and play the toys on, for example. It's good to have for those times when you do need it. So you have got the practicality of space, of storage for sitting on, for putting your feet on. But for £34.99, you are getting a lot for your money. You will not see this bundle ever again at that particular price after 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Sorry, 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. It's a 24-hour deal. 613-351. The large, the small, you can tailor this. Do it however you want. 01733 602 000 or shop on the website hochanda.com. Now we've also got the drum lampshade. This is this is very, very smart. That's a right. Sorry. Okay, drum lampshade. Here we go. So this is very smart. It's what we've just been making, of course. So you've got the two frames there. You've got your base, very handy. You've got your adapters if you're using a screw lamp or a bayonet. So that's like the practicalities there. And then you've also got this pattern. This is very smart. Now, would you like the house or the plain? So it's a beautiful fabric. You stick it with the sheet onto here, and then with the actual, like we did there, once you've got the double-sided sheet, so you put the fabric onto that, and then you just wheel it down using the double-sided tape. That's absolutely ideal. 476072, so the houses or the plain fabric. Now with the plain, what fabrics have you got to make this into your fabric of your choice? What fabric paints? Are you using stencils? Are you going to be using stamps to decorate your fabric before you put it over the shade? Now, you can also have lots of good fun with lampshades too. As Hayley Smith's just done, what are you doing? That wasn't my idea. Come on, come on. Right. So again, £26.99 if you like to go for it. That is beautiful, but we're making this. Let's see the finished item. Now, I've got a bit more tucking in to do, but you can see that is really good fun. Isn't it lovely? But think what fabric you're going to, I know I keep saying that, but that's the whole choice. Now, if you want to use it as a table lamp, perfect. If you want to use it as a dangling ceiling light, then you can easily do that too. Do you know what? Have you got petite fabrics? That's going to be really smart, you know. Have you got some fabrics you've got some cushions left over, fabric that you made for those to stave for your lamps? Going to be perfect. So again, £26.99, saving £13. It's at 497072. Now, sometimes we want space on our houses, but space is an issue. We want light there. So, for example, if you've got like a sideboard, or maybe you've got a little side table next to your sofa, some big lamps is just going to take up the whole space. But it's nice to have that glow. I find a lamp, it just creates an atmosphere, doesn't it? In the evening time, you can put this in the side table next to your sofa, and there we go. You can have it, obviously, as a ceiling light, like that's designed. If you want it as a table lamp, you just put that bit there. You get the idea. It's full instructions, of course, too, don't forget. And the picture instructions, too, so there's lots of guides to follow. You have got the tape, so you can bond the fabric to the actual wings, little tools. And you've also got a little book there as well, so art quilting guide, so lovely inspiration. This book comes with all three of these items, actually. So 122. 510, the houses or the plain printed, and again £26.99. But that is just very, very practical. I've seen some metallic paints can be beautiful for this. You might want to plique some items on there. You might do, actually, because although it would be thicker, you think the light's not going to shine through, you can use it as like a little silhouette almost, who knows. But again, 122 510. Now saving £13. we have also got the floor lamp for you. Now, I'm not saying this actually is my favourite. So, there we go. With this, you've got the stand, you've also got the actual bit for the plug there too. Right, now you've got the plug, you've got the stand, you've got the tape, you've got the actual spreading tool here as well. So this is everything you need to make this beautiful, beautiful lamp. So, right, here we go. Thanks, Hayley. This is the sticker that comes with it. So, basically, what fabric would you like? You stick it onto here. You've got a spreading tool to help it look nice and professional. What you then do, you put your double-sided tape around the rings, you roll it together, and that might be a two-person job to hold it whilst you're rolling it. And then you put, it could be a screw-in bulb just in there, and then you just put it underneath. And it's it's one of those ones you obviously just plug straight into the wall, and it's one of the ones with a little switch. So it's absolutely everything you need, folks, the main components to make this beautiful lamp. But there's something modern about this shape and size. Lou's taken some calico, put some glitter paints over here. Think what metallic paints. This could be something the family's going to do, because you can get your fabric down. You can stamp onto this. You can patchwork it if you want to. Think what fabric you're going to use to mash up with all of these different bits. You might have some bits left over from a quilt. You might want to get those jelly strip rolls to go all the way round. Who knows? You can really go for it. But I do love what Lou's done and keep it quite modern and simplistic. So, $39.99. Where would this be in your house? Do you know someone who's moving house? What about a lovely house moving in gift? Saving £15, 856 818. That is an absolute bargain. It's brand new today. Going forward, £54.99. Don't pay that, please. To get it now and save £50. Have a look on the deal of the day, by the way, because we saved this. We looked at this first of all at 7 o'clock this morning with our Yanis. It's the Crafts 2 multi-layer clear stamp sets, the Pine Branch and the Christmas Sentiments. Again, saving £10. It's £9.99. Basically, folks, it's a half-price deal, but it is while stocks last. Even if stocks do last, at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, the price will expire. So, it's 9:15, which means we've got around about 12 minutes or so, our Hayley Smith, for a demonstration. So busy for those lampshades, folks. Thanks so much indeed. What have we got now?
Okay, so I've got the other stool base, the smaller one of the two.
Yeah.
And this is another one of the fabrics that Lou's done with some of the stencils and glitter paints, all of which should be washable once you have heat set them.
I see. I see.
And what I'm going to do is, if you didn't want to use this as a footstool or a stool to sit on, one of the things that both of these pieces have in common is that on the bottom, they're completely solid.
Right. Okay.
So
cool.
if you wanted to put a bracket on there, so you could put a table legs on.
Oh right.
You then got two side tables.
Of course you could do. Of course you can do that, couldn't you?
So if I was going to use this as a side table, and it's fabric that I've got to cover it, if you wanted to make an MDF top, you could just decorate it with decoupage and papers and that kind of thing.
You definitely could do that.
But seeing as I have fabric, this is what I'm going to use. And I'm just going round. I've put it on the top, and then I've done 12 and 6, 3 and 9 o'clock, just to kind of get it in position. And then from that, what I will generally do is hit the gaps in between. So I'm going to hit there. And then there. And I'm not pulling on the fabric, I'm just keeping it flat. I'm not actually kind of yanking at it. And you'll notice all my staples, that's the word I was looking for, are quite near the top on this. And that's because if it's going to be a table, it generally isn't going to be, and especially the weight of this, is not going to be kind of moved about a lot.
No,
so I'm more thinking like a bedside table.
I'm thinking that,
Okay.
Why not?
So I'm going round and I'm just taking the bulk out of this fabric. Now, because I'm not stapling it so far down, it means I should be able to get all the way around without actually having any kind of pleats or kind of creases in it as I go. So I'm just taking...
So it's easy to get a neat job, isn't it?
Yeah. So, for example, on this side here, I could, if I wanted to staple it further down, put a crease in. Because I don't want to do that, I'm actually going to just find the centre, or roughly the centre between those two, and not pull it, just kind of keep the tension on it so it isn't going to move.
Oh, I see.
And then staple, or whoops, all of the way around. Just trying to get myself out of the way in this as well is the difficult thing. Right. and I'm keeping those staples quite high up, because once I've got all the way around, I'm going to trim all of that excess fabric off, which means it should be able to sit all of the way around without any creases in it. I mean, they're really, really sturdy, these, so they are a fairly good weight.
They are, aren't they?
For kind of pushing against them and things.
They are. And again, don't forget, you haven't got to get these picked up. They get delivered to your door. I wouldn't fancy these carrying on the train, or obviously not. Well, obviously not.
It's not a portable project, this
It's not a portable
one,
project. Caravan holidays, you know, on the plane. On the plane.
No, but if you were
obviously
going
not.
to take
You can't do
them
that.
to a caravan, really, really practical. So you've got 2 seats in one.
You could, isn't it? It's basically like small flats, you know, studio flats, apartments. It's absolutely ideal. But honestly, though, delivery at £2.95 for these are fantastic. Seriously, I would not like to even put these into a boot of a car and carry them into my door. These get delivered to your front door. It's perfect.
Okay, so I'm just working my way around, putting the staples in as near as the top goes. Oh, but that's staples. Do some numbers,
no.
Charlie. Do some numbers.
Right, £34.99. Let me recap. So you are getting this size in the large one too. So you're getting enough. You're getting 2 foam pads, obviously enough for both, and you are getting 2 printed bits of fabrics, or you can have 2 planes if you preferred. Let's have a close look at this plane. Sorry, the houses. Very, very pretty, aren't they? So again, just think, it does look perfectly there, doesn't it? But just think, what, are you going to dye it first, perhaps, before you put it on there? Are you going to have a nice little contrasting colour to whatever colour you've painted your walls? Is it going to make? Are you going to make it stand out? Are you going to make it blend in? Are you going to spend ages painting these houses? Are you going to add little stitches? Are you going to embroider onto bits of these? You could do a really big embroidery project with this. You really could. You've got a big embroidery project, it would be perfect. So there we go. If you fancy it, £34.99, £77.98. It's a one-day special. Now, it's a limited time offer. If you want to see how this exact one was made, watch the show back with the Haleys at 6 o'clock. We did the whole thing in the hour. So if you want to buy it now, watch it back. You can watch it straight away. It's on there straight away. You can watch in HD on hochanda.com, and you can get that too. Now, sometimes you think, how on earth do you sew this? Absolutely no sewing involved whatsoever. You can do this. Stamp the fabric first, if you want to. You can add your own details. You can applique onto this. It could be a family occasion, because before you actually put the actual fabric around the base of the store, you're going to be getting all the kids around, perhaps your son, your daughter, the grandchildren. You can make something into a family project. Again, £34.99. I think that's a great value. One day special, the large and the small. So again, the 2 panels, the 2 cushions. And I've got to say, it's that beautiful spongy, it's that memory foam cushion. They are very, very smart. Right, busy for that. Guys, thanks so much for people who bought this today. And let us know, once you've got yours, once you've made it bespoke and your own, send us some photos and let us see what you've done with it.
I'm just going to stop there because I've just done a little bit because I know we're running out of time. So that's the top that we've got. If I was going to use that, because obviously I haven't put any foam in this one,
right?
So I could obviously still use it as a stool. No, that's absolutely no problem. But if you wanted to use it as a table, I would probably get a piece of either glass cut or a piece of see-through acrylic cut to put over the top, just to protect the fabric.
Yeah, that's acrylic. That'd be good fun.
Yeah, this one. If you were doing decoupage on it, which we might do some tomorrow, we can make a couple of kind of tables and things in that, as well. Why not? Why not?
Well,
why the devil not?
And it's sturdy. It's so sturdy.
They are really, really chunky. These
or
are
maybe
kind
you do like block printing.
They are industrial grade.
They are.
They are kind of big, heavy lumps.
Heavy lumps. They are smart, aren't they? Very.
There we go. So this just takes. It doesn't take long.
No,
to
it
get
doesn't,
that, because we've already made a lampshade, and I can probably. How long have we got?
6 minutes.
6 minutes. I can probably get the top of this finished off tonight, so we can crack on with it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, I'm just not putting. I'm not pulling the fabric down. I'm just simply kind of putting enough tension on it to keep it straight while I staple. And I'm just adding enough staples, almost kind of right next to each other, just to keep the tension on it and to keep that really nice, neat edge. Because once you've got that, we can then put the fabric over the top. And if you don't want to sew, then the tapestry tape, which we will find and put on the show for tomorrow, because it is it's incredible stuff. It's so strong. It does a fantastic job if you're wanting to do projects like this and not actually do any sewing.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that I don't like sewing. I do plenty of it. It's just nice to have a day where you have a day off, isn't it?
It's just nice, isn't it? But it's just quick, isn't it? It's quick to do. It's easy.
Yeah, and a staple gun is definitely your friend for this kind of project.
But some stools I've seen for similar price, they don't look that sturdy.
No, these are really, really heavy duty.
Because you want them to be sturdy, don't you? They are, you know.
They're not going to tip over.
No.
I mean, you could put casters on the bottom, you could put little legs on the bottom if you want to kind of raise them up a little
So,
bit.
do they still stack on top of each other even with the cushion on? Obviously,
Yes.
that is the point, isn't it?
Yes, they do.
So it's not just for delivery
We
purposes.
didn't stack it in the last hour just because that glue was still wet, and I have put a little bit more on, but we'll
Right.
stack them
So
tomorrow
even when
morning.
you've got both cushions on each one, it's like a nesting stools.
Or you could have them
nesting
as
stools.
you could have them as this one as a table,
Yeah.
and then the one underneath as a stool. So you could just
you
take the
could
table
do that.
bit off,
Just take, yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
you
you've
could
got
do.
a stool underneath.
Yeah, I like it.
There's lots and lots of possibilities. It's a really kind of flexible combination, and we were lucky to find ones that did that kind of went on top of each
Could
other.
do that, yeah.
I'm
yeah.
done. I've got about 4 or 5 more staples to put in.
Right.
I'm there.
Looking good.
There we go. 2 more. And one there.
It's good. It's worth putting this amount on just because
Yes,
it's.
especially if it's something where it has been worked and it's worth keeping the nice
taut, isn't
even
it?
tension on it.
Yeah.
And I'll cut it this way round again so you can see what I'm doing. When I'm cutting it, I'm just using the scissors against the side of here as a guide. So
Yeah, it's quite nice to for like a dressing table, actually, I think. No, so to go, maybe you want something. If you've got a dressing table in your bedroom, you want to tuck something underneath it. You only want to put it out whilst you're putting your makeup on and things. I think it's quite handy for that. You don't want a big executive office chair, do you, for that? Imagine this.
with a swivel.
With a swivel. With the one that's
Like
really.
one of those little levers so you can go up and down.
So with one of those headrests. Imagine that. Yeah. Shh, shh. Yeah.
There you go.
Hilarious, isn't it?
Okay, so we are good to go for that. I have now. I would put a calico or a lighter fabric on this because this is quite a see-through, quite a sheer fabric that I was looking to put over the top of it, and I would iron a really good crease in there first, and with the tapestry tape, you'll be able to stick that on,
Yeah.
so you hide all of your staples, and you've got a very, very quick
Very nice.
finished project.
Very, very nice. That's cool, isn't it?
So we'll get that ironed for tomorrow because I know we're out of time.
Less than 2
but we'll
minutes,
get that ironed and we'll get that one finished off.
Well,
for the
very
morning.
lovely one day special. We've got the lampshades
It's
as well.
just
don't
a
forget.
bit different.
Well, it's a
Charlie.
bit different, you know, and
different.
I think practically they do weigh a bit, so you don't want to get them in and out your car.
Really
You can honestly get them delivered for £2.95. I think that's so good. I say heavy, they're not like, you know, they're just a good, I would
They're
say they're
solid.
a sensible weight. You don't want to just topple over easily. You know, you don't want to just put your feet
solid.
down and just move away from you. That's really
But
fun.
they all have these solid. The taller one has
Yeah.
a solid base that's right out to the edge here. This one has a solid base that's inset a little bit, so it can nest over the other one. However, if you wanted to, you could attach either you know, something else to it, like legs or a coffee table base, or there's lots of different things you could add into there to make it
And
into something else.
you know what, underneath here, I'm saying it's really soft and spongy, but that is really nice. What's underneath here, this is it. This is the foam. And it's memory foam we've got here.
Tape stuff.
It's memory foam, isn't it? We've got here.
Yeah.
And honestly, just look, that is why it's very, very comfortable to sit on.
Put your face in it.
Moulds around it. I'm not going to do that again. But it's sort of like moulds around you. It's so
It's not
smart.
playing anymore.
And no, honestly though, but if you're thinking, obviously this one's very comfortable. If you're going to put your feet on there as well, I think some stools can still be comfortable on, on the back of your heels. I think they can be. But with this one,
We've put
it's
a
going to
good chunk of
cradle.
bit in. We've put
it's
a
cradling
2-inch
your feet.
We've put a 2-inch bit in, a 2-inch thickness one,
Yeah.
which means that it can take a kind of fair bit before
Yeah.
you hit the bottom.
Hit the bottom. Well, Joe, it's been a brilliant show. Thanks very much, Haley.
No problem.
You get 2 of these with the one-day special. Guys, thanks so much. See you tomorrow morning. So we've got repeats out throughout the night, starting off with Angela Paul, Flutterings Collection, Craft Self-Adhesive Interiors, One Day Special, and Indigo Blue Journaling Journeys. I'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m, but we'll be back live with Yanis at 7.
Hochanda will be supporting Stamperama, an incredible art stamp and papercraft show, and we would like to invite you to come along and meet us on Sunday the 11th of August. Set in the Stevenage Arts and Leisure Centre, Stamperama brings together the UK's most dedicated and gifted craft experts, all available to inspire you with their knowledge and expertise. Tickets are available from Hochanda in advance for only £2.50, or alternatively on the door for £3. So what are you waiting for? Treat yourself to a fantastic crafty day out. Order your tickets today from hochanda.com.
Would you like to improve your crafting techniques by watching and crafting along with your favourite Hochanda guest demonstrators, or from the comfort of your own home? If the answer is yes, then we are excited to invite you to Craft Along, where you, our presenters and guests, will create an amazing array of projects throughout the year. Each month we will be bringing you a brand new kit that you can purchase on the day of each show. Or if you pre-order your kit, you will receive £5 off a purchase of £20 or more of any additional products featured within our Craft Along brand shop that month. So tune in, be inspired and create with Craft Along, your monthly crafting workshop.
Hello, very warm welcome back to Hochanda at midday. Looking forward to this moment. We are live here, Angela Poole. This is going to be a very phenomenal hour. If you're looking for something fresh, something exciting, something for exquisite car making, glamorous home decor, this is the set for you. First time I actually personally have seen this. It's a brand new bundle today, and this is a taste of what you can do in your own home. Not only that, you are saving money today. For your Freedom member, it's saving £9.50, no P&P, £40.48 for the most glamorous set of dies. These are very special. We are actually joined with Angela right here. Angela, welcome back.
Hello, thank you.
Love what you brought in for us today.
Oh, we are so pleased with this collection.
Yeah, you must be.
Just love it.
Now, let's go back. How long has your brand, your company been going for now?
Not quite a year. It'll be a year next month.
Good on you. So year next month, big year for you then.
Yes,
fantastic.
First year.
And you know what, you've grown and grown so quickly. You must be very, very pleased. How did you get into crafting initially?
So my background is working with the craft magazines,
right?
And I've always loved card making, but it's so nice to be able to do something.
Design your own, and that's what you do. You design your own, and you actually manufacture yourself in the UK, don't you?
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
And you package them all yourself as well?
Yes, yeah. The dies we do get made abroad, but everything else where we can is the
yes,
UK.
So whenever you can, you get it right here.
Absolutely.
Okay. It's really clever stuff, you know. This is a taste of what you can do. Shall we have a look at this bird cage? Because the other half was telling me this has got a big buzz on social media.
I was trying to think of a way to showcase how else you could use them. So these don't actually These don't move, but they're so you can cut the tabs off, and because of the angles of the folds, you get the lovely three-dimensional lift of the butterflies, and the flourishes are great as sort of tails, and this vellum as well looks so nice. You can die cut the lacy section, or you can back the wings with vellum.
Yeah.
My sister's getting married next month, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think this bird cage.
Congratulations if you watch it. That's going to be a nice gift. It's a famous one. I'll tell you.
I put Claire and Chris on the envelope as well.
You've got to give them that.
No.
You've got to give them this as well. But you know what is it about butterflies and hummingbirds that we love in craft so much?
I don't know what it is, but I love crafting with them. And when I was thinking of product ideas, I thought I love birds, I love butterflies.
Yes.
But I want more.